working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even get
Welcome back to another Hockey National Show, play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, local coach Frenchie, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand this morning, December 21st, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Tonight, we are at the Scotia Bank downtown in Toronto. The Leaf hosts the champion team, Tampa Bay, last 3 years. The Lightnings. The Lightning are really good right now. They are 29-1, and the Toronto are 19-7-6. We expect Vasilevsky versus Matt Murray tonight between the pipe, and that's what we got so far tonight for you guys. Hopefully, we have an amazing, great day, ready to rock and roll the game. Very important game for both teams, and most for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they battle right now, fighting for the second position. 7 Stankos, a 497 game goal during his career, is going to try to win to get maybe a hat-trick at downtown where he was born in Toronto. So, bon match, mes amis. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir. Et on va continuer à faire un play-by-play more excited between the both team. We call them the blue team, right? And Michael Bunting is on the ice with Austin Matthews and William Nylander. We wait for some kind of waiting for the referee. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see happening. We have a few people in the house. Welcome back, William McClary. We have Dawson Sport Corner podcast is in the house. Look like linesmen have some kind of problem right now with the helmet. We have Alan Barnes. Excuse me about that one over there. And Legion of Something is in the house. Thanks so much. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We're going to rock and roll this show the most we can. And we're going to start the game in the next couple of minutes for sure. And we appreciate to be with the Hockey Nation live show. Live directly from the Scotia Bank in Toronto. John Cooper versus Shelton Keefe. Two great team. The puck drop winning now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Don't play by Matthews behind the net. Recovery by Victor Edmond. Circus play tonight. Back in the lineup. Bass go DD. Set out the Burplix. And then intercept. Bring the puck behind the net. Pressure by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Stuck in the wall. Nylander keep the puck deep in the zone with Edmonds going to recovery. The puck bouncing between Edmond and Bunting. Finally, Tampa Bay get out. Controlé now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Just drive the puck left side to Kisharov. Kisharov now on the opposite corner. Bring the puck in the side. Should have Brendan Point coming from the net. Marie McKessie rebound. They'll get great play by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Toronto recover the puck. Dumping the puck. Intercept now. Go back to Kisharov. Kisharov qui contrôle the puck. Intercept by Bunting. Pass the puck to Matthews. Load the puck all the way back on defensive zone. And for the bench, recovered by Eric Cernak. Cernak 8-year contract with the Tampa Bay Lightning zone of summer. Now, Cernak's getting with puck set up now, playing the puck in front of the bench of Toronto. Then turn around by the Toronto Maple Leafs in neutral zone. They'll go back bouncing back on defensive zone. Recovery by Giordano. Dumping puck in the corner of Vasilevsky. Recovery by Cole, Jan Cole. Pass the puck in the tunnel. Intercept by Toronto. Tavares play with Jack Rock back in the lineup for the Toronto Maple Leafs after he missing a couple of games with Mitch Marner. We know Mitch Marner, his streak at 23 games was stopped last week. Go back, went up by Giordano. Don't play the puck. Intercept went up by Killon. Cannot battle with Marner. The puck bouncing back and recovery by Tavares. Fire puck. Miss the net belly. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Try to get back outside the zone in the neutral zone. Set up now. Don't play puck. Go to the Matt Murray. Chased by Nick Paul in front of the Brody. Brody recovery puck behind and waiting past the puck like side of Timmins, I believe. Turn around the pass in front of the camp and no chance. Recovery by Bokosian. Don't play puck behind. Go to the Matt Murray. Brody recovery. We have the first whistle of the night after outside the Tampa Bay Lightning. So that's happening right there between look like my mouse does not work. Good to get recovery right there by the Toronto Maple Leafs. We'll see why my mouse is not connected. Go back behind the net, set up by David Camp. Camp attacking went out in neutral zone, kick out the puck a little bit to Kerfoot. Kerfoot down the puck behind Vasilevsky, recovered by Pokosian. Pokosian back in the lineup, by the way, for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck in neutral zone, set up now by the Tampa Bay, standing now by Cirelli. Shoot the puck, block shot by Lindgren, by Sandin. Intercept now by Sandin. Intercept, drop the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back a little bit too far for Kerfoot. Recovered by Tampa Bay Lightning. Try puck outside the zone, recovery by Toronto, going to regroup on defensive zone with Lindgren. And, of course, I'm talking about the Sandin. Chicago back in the house. Steve G, welcome back. Russ Stubbington is in the house. Welcome back, everybody. Melissa Zabran is in the house. Luciano Graziano is in the house. Everybody coming back now. I feel I was alone for a couple of minutes, but look like the great people back in the house. Happy holidays, everybody. Reese passed the puck a little bit to Holberg. Intercept by Hellman. Bring the puck to Corey Perry. Perry now tried to get outside zone. Finally, he did it. Buck recovery by the Toronto going to regroup on defensive zone. Hold a little bit longer. The puck set up by Sandin in front of Matt Murray. Sandin at re-attack now. Pass the puck left side to Matthews. Matthews intercept now by Ejol. First time for Bote. Ejol try the puck to Kisharov. Intercept now by Bunting. Pass the puck to Nylander. Nylander attacking now between both defensemen. No chance. Vasilevsky drop the puck finally and going to keep the puck for himself under his glove. Going to reset now on the left side of the Vasilevsky. Only one shot in the beginning of this game. 0 for Toronto Maple Leafs. Good luck for all about you. And there we go. Not bad, buddy. Just getting ready for the holidays. Everybody is celebrate. Cheer, everybody. Thanks to be a part of the Hockey National Show. Really appreciate to be with us tonight. Always a pleasure to deliver the Hockey National Show. Play by play. Puck is back on the ice right now. Don't play the puck for Toronto behind the net of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Battle on the right side of Vasilevsky. Battle all the way back. The puck go Matthews, try the puck, but no chance. Cold back, get the puck in the neutral zone. Go back to Kisharov. Kisharov love the puck on the right side, chasing right now by point recovery puck, pass the puck, intercept by Bunting. But Bunting attacking now. Toronto attacking, return back to Nylander, and there to Bunting, Bender to Nylander, shoot the puck, Vasilevsky make a save, rebound, no chance for Matthews, recovery by Brandon Point, re-attacking now by Tampa Bay Lightning, almost a 3 versus to drive the puck on the side, headshot to Point, pointed back door, great play, Murray make a save, rebound, the Toronto intercept by John Tavares, a great play for both sides, back-to-back, excited game so far, Brody recovery puck, now at the line, now skating, kick out the puck, that side, don't play behind the goaltender, Vasilevsky, Tavares intercept, puck in front of the net, nobody was there, the puck go outside the zone, recovered by the Cirelli, I believe, don't play behind the goaltender, it was Stamkos, by the way, the Murray, recovery by Toronto. Toronto get out of the zone. It's past the puck there. Tavares pass the puck to Manor. Manor, lot the puck in the goaltender, Vasilevsky, chasing now in front of the Tavares, and no chance. The puck recovered for Tampa Bay Lightning. Killorn, and on the right side, Vasilevsky ran the puck behind the net to Edmund. Edmund set up the breakout. Edmund lobbed the puck, and it was on, set up by Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck a little bit more in front of the bench by Stamkos. Pass the puck to Burpix. Burpix are taking a shoot the puck. Murray makes it with the glove, no rebound. We're going to reset on the left side of Matt Murray, and that's gave them a third shot for the Tampa Bay Lightning against Matt Murray tonight at the Scotiabank, like I mentioned, tonight in downtown Toronto. The Hurricane score. Kokanemi score his 4th goal of the year, and the Rangers take the lead. Chris Grader score, and other game is 0-0. We have 4 game in action right now. After the game start at 7 o'clock tonight. Anyhow, the Toronto don't play the puck behind the net of the Vasilevsky. No icing. Edmund try to get the puck, but Kerfoot recovery the puck, bring the body blind, go Didi. Giordano hold the puck a little bit back again to Justin Hall, I believe. Show the puck in front of it. It was Timmins, I apologize. Tampa Bay recovery puck, locked by the back and defensive zone, the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're going to recover the puck behind of the Murray, but we have a nice scene, and we're going to restart all the way back on defensive zone of the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have welcome back, Andy Koivula. We have, of course, Jose Duarte is in the house. It will look like Scott is 4th of the year. You're absolutely right about this, Mr. Andy. Thanks to be with us tonight. And the puck go out of the play. We're going to start now on the left side of Vasilevsky. And Maroon and Matthew talk each other. And they look, I don't know what they're talking about, but they look like they have a good time. And don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great. Face off on the left side of the Tampa Bay. Vasilevsky recovery by Tampa Bay, battle in front of net. The puck, let me say a little bit. Chase right now. The puck go outside the zone. Attacking the Tampa Bay Lightning. Attacking now the right side of Murray. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Draw the puck behind for the Timmins. Great save by Timmins. Again, I don't know who he was on Tampa Bay Lightning. Anyhow, the puck over the goaltender and Murray. Recovery by Matthews. Matthews pass the puck to outside, no chance to Toronto, but going to allow the back behind net of the Stamkos recovery puck. Stamkos pass the puck, don't play puck, get shit by Kisharov. The puck over the net, set up by Murray. Recovery by Toronto, try to get the puck outside the zone. Pressure by the Tampa Bay Lightning, find the puck, draw the puck behind the blue line. Set up now by Tavares. Tavares loses the puck again in front of Brandon Point. The puck exchange between both teams. And finally, Nylander going to recover the puck and dumping the puck behind to regroup by the Toronto Maple Leafs by Ramis Sadin. Pass the puck to Didi. Dumping the puck behind the goaltender of the Vasilevsky. Lead the puck on the right side. Recovery by Bokosian. Pass the puck to Sergachev. Sergachev back in the lineup after he missing 3 or 4 games. Go back on the left side. Set up by Sergachev behind Vasilevsky with a little bit less than 13 minutes. Draw the puck in the neutral zone. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. But now Nick Paul hold the puck. Don't play puck behind Matt Murray. Intercept the puck. Drop the puck behind to Brody. Chasing one out by Stamkos. Go Didi. Set up the puck. Bouncing back a little bit over Tavares. Find a way to get a puck. Tavares move the puck. Possibility outside going happening there. We're going to call back bring everybody at the neutral zone. We have a few people in the house. Luciano is in the house. I miss hockey one certain note where actually. But Jose Duarte, welcome back, moderator, both of you. Thanks so much to be the Hockey Nation show. Continue to talking about hockey. That's what we love to do at the Hockey Nation live show. Here we go. Melissa Zabran back in the house. Thanks for being with us. Mr. Alan Barnes, directly from Facebook, is in the house. Welcome back, Alan. Thanks for being with the Hockey Nation show. Don't forget to click on the like. We are really appreciate everybody to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight. Look like we lost the stream. We're going to get another way to get that one over there. And we're going to go TSN 4. On that one, we'll see what we got there. Look like we lost the stream, guys. I'm going to go to NHL Network now. It's happened sometime. Here we go. Puck in my dream. Michael Divino is in the house. Welcome back. The puck now, and it was on set up by Matthews. Draw the puck behind to Brody. Back to Justin Hall. The puck behind him, Veselski. Chasing by Corey Perry. Draw the puck to Pix. Intercept by Justin Hall. Shoot the puck. Veselski make a save. Rebound to the left side. Set up now by Corey Perry behind the goaltender Veselski. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Use the board to pass the puck in the neutral zone. When it about the puck behind Matt Murray, we have another whistle. We're going to reset all the way back behind Veselski. 4 shots for the Toronto Maple Leafs so far on that game versus 3. Go back right now behind the net Matt Murray, but all the way back by Matthews. Matthews find a way to get a puck. Matthews attacking now. A little bit, 1 minute to go remaining on the first period. The puck in front of the bench. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Là, the puck behind Matt Murray. Matt Murray kick the puck on the left side. Recovered by Brody behind the net. Brody set up. Matthews, Nylander, Bunting on the ice. Brody go back, back to all. Return the puck to Brody. Pass the puck to Bunting. Now go back around the board. Battle all the way back. Finally, we have Cernak with... Minor Cernak with Bat Maroon of the ice with Ashton Reeves. Finally, the puck go back to I'll bring back to Giordano, back to Demens. Demens hold the puck a little bit. Don't pay puck behind the goaltender, Veselski. Keep the puck deep zone behind Tampa Bay pressure for Toronto Maple Leafs. Get out of the zone by the Tampa Bay. Go to recovery. Giordano in front of the bench of the Toronto. Go behind Murray. Pass the puck to Manor. Manor attacking now at the blue line. Keep controlling the puck at the red line. Control now the offensive zone. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep the puck. Turn around. Pass the puck in front of the net. The puck go back in the corner. The puck out of the play. We have a whistle at that moment. We're going to reset now on the left side of Veselski. That's what we got so far. And that's what happening. Melissa, Andy, Luciano. That's what we got there at that moment. Go back to Pocahon. Pocahon hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep the puck on the behind the net of Veselski. They're going to reset now behind the goaltender. Go back now by Tampa Bay Lightning at the red line. Hold the puck, don't pay puck by Agel. Recovery behind the net by the defenseman of the Toronto. Go DD set up now by Giordano. The puck go back on the zone by the Toronto attacking now on the left side. The puck between Holberg. Holberg's coming now behind Veselski. Ran the puck, go back to Pocahon. Pocahon pass the puck to the other side. and go to recovery all the way back on neutral zone. And go back by percussion. Là, de puck in neutral zone. Donc, the puck between players. So, set by Stamkos. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leaf. The puck is between, but finally, Toronto going to recovery on the defensive zone. Go back behind the net. Set up now by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Kerfoot bring the puck to the board. Paddle all the way back at the blind. Set up now by Sandin. By the puck to Kerfoot. Kerfoot hold the puck a little bit more at the wall. Bring by the blind. Go back Lingering. Lingering to Sandin. Sandin hold the puck. Back to his Lingering. Lingering fire the puck. Black shot by Visky. Rebound. The Tampa Bay recovery puck. Là, the puck neutral zone. Keep the puck by Sandin. Sandin pass the puck to the side. A little bit now by Camp. Cannot keep the puck. But finally, the puck go return by Sandin. No offside. Go back to Tampa Bay Lightning by Hetman. Hetman hold the puck a little bit longer. Use the board and for the bench shot the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck all inside. Complaining now by the Tampa Bay attacking now. Shoot the puck by Nemiskigov. Recovery the puck hit the stick of the Tampa Bay the Toronto. The puck will play all of the play. We have 9:20 to go remaining, guys, on this period. We have some kind of problem on my TV now to get a game controlling. Coach, would you please have the present version of the matches or matches of the last 3 years? The present players, Mr. William. Why? Because he become a better package deal as a hockey player. So I'm talking about a player play on the both ways, the 3 zone. I feel like he's doing better on that side of my when you're watching him. We have a TV timeout, guys, at that moment. Laurie. Thank you, Laurie, to be with us tonight. We really appreciate it. We have, for some reason, I lost the game between Toronto on my TV, but I got it on the NHL 66. But I'm really behind. I'm watching other game at the same time. Right now, I'm watching the game between Carolina and the Devils. At this moment, the Rangers, Pittsburgh, guys, 1-0 for the Rangers. Only 1 goal. Chris Schrader was the only goal we got so far. I hope you have a great night. Hello, everyone. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Laurie, thanks for being with us tonight. Devils make a play, but no cup for save G. Yeah, possible about this. Anyhow, we're going to wait for the puck drop. And what happening, we'll let you know what happening, other things. Puck drop behind, set up by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Use the board. Recovery went out by Minor. Believe try to get outside the zone. Paddle right away to the wall. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They go back to DG. Set up now by the zone. Attacking now. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Bring the ball behind the goaltender. Reset now by Cole. Cole intercept Toronto. Bring out that blind. Set up now by Brody. Brody's coming down. Brody hold the puck. Brody go around. Brody turn around the net. Hold the puck. And fire by Jack Rock. Saved by Brzezinski. The puck bouncing over. And Tampa Bay going to dump in the puck. Recovery by Kucherov. Kucherov hold the puck to the wall. Kucherov throw the puck to Point. Point lose the puck at the last minute. But recovery by Kucherov. Dump the puck on the back end. Intercept by the Toronto Maple Leafs in the corner. Hold it going to set up the breakout. Use the board to pass the puck neutral zone. And set up by Tavares. Tavares pass the puck to Marner. Marner dump the puck by goaltender of Vasilevsky. Chasing one out in the corner by Perplix. Finally, the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to get out of the zone in front of the bench. Lot the puck behind Murray. We're going to recovery by Giordano behind the net. We have right now 7 shots by the Toronto Maple Leafs versus 3 only by the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're still a little bit over 8 minutes. Tampa Bay return the puck behind Murray, intercept the puck right now. Murray play the puck, run the puck around the board, or run the puck all back on defense on the neutral zone, chased by Toronto. Turn around by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Maroon pass up on the other side. Now Tampa Bay hold the puck a little bit longer. Attacking now the right side. Turn around by the Toronto. The puck bouncing back. A 1-versus-1. Possibly a 2-1 of the now that Matthews should the puck versus Kim make a save. No rebound. And for the Austin Matthews after a turnover by Michael Bonding. Great opportunity for Toronto Maple Leafs, but Vasilevsky it was set up properly to get that puck back. A great performance of the Vasilevsky phase 2 of Austin Matthews. A great play by Brody so far on that one, of course, for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We have a face-off now on the left side of Vasilevsky. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. We appreciate to be with us. Face-off winning by Matthews. Battle now between Nick Paul, down the puck to Sergachev, loud the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone, set up now by Lindgren. Lindgren on the back end, bring to Sandin. Bring the puck on the board, pinched by now by Sonak. The puck go outside the zone by Matthews. Finally pass the puck to Lindgren. Don't play puck, goaltender Vasilevsky play a puck around. Pass the puck to Sergachev. Leave the puck to Nick Paul. Nick Paul gave the puck to Senko. Senko the back end, loud the puck to Sandin. Sandin going to regroup, use the board. Pass the puck a little bit too far. Intercept now by Stankow. Going to regroup on defensive zone. New plus coming for both teams. A little bit over 7 minutes to go remaining on this period between both teams. Thanks so much to be with us tonight. Don't forget to click on the like. The Philadelphia take the lead 1-0. Thank you to give us some information. Go back on the side. Now, Tampa don't pay puck and go to the Murray. Chasing now. Recovery by Justin Hall. The ball hold the bring puck, but Tampa still the puck. Brady Budgie go DD. Set up now by Young. Poker shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. The puck go outside now. Keep the puck by Cole. Intercept now by the Toronto. 3-versus-2 by Toronto. Attacking now. Leave the puck by Oldberg. By the puck to the side. Ashton Reeves battle for the puck in the corner. And with Joel Anderson. But finally Tampa Bay try to get out. No chance for checking. Great by the 4 line for the Toronto Maple Leafs of Shelton Keefe. Hold the puck by Anderson. Keep the puck on the board. Now still by Belmar. Loud the puck to the Toronto. Loud return the puck to Ashton Reeves. Battle with Anderson. And the Tampa Bay try to get the puck outside the zone by Belmar. Finally they did. They're going to recover the Toronto on the zone. Go back to the DDD. Better up Giordano. Return the puck behind Vasilevsky. Chasing again. Pressure by the 4 line. Turn around behind the net by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Edmund is showed in front of the net. Turn around by the Tampa Bay. Attacking now by Edgel draw the puck behind the net, behind Edmund, putting the puck to the side. The puck go out of the play. We're going to reset on the neutral zone, and that's happening on this way. And we're going to go back on the TV timeout. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight at the Hockey Nation live show. Here we go. We have all the update. We just wait for the puck drop at the neutral zone between Matthews. 5:58 to go remaining, guys, on this first period. 8 shot versus 3. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Go back. DDD set up now. Lose the puck by Toronto. Recovery Tampa Bay Lightning. Don't play puck by Matt Murray. Murray right now not too much busy on that one. Pass the puck left side. Recovery by the Toronto. Going to go DDD back to Brody. Brody on the backhands. Pass the puck neutral zone. Set up now by the Toronto. And keep controlling by now by Brody, I believe. Don't play the puck on the right side. Tampa Bay bouncing the puck on neutral zone. Battle right away back. No icing. Go back down zone by Brody. Intercept by Vezinski. Rim the puck on the board. Go back all the back and in front of the bench of the Tampa Bay. Kick out the puck. Attacking out Tampa Bay Lightning with speed. Is Agel, I believe, behind the net. That's set up now behind the right side of the Toronto Maple Leaf. Battle all the back by Brody. Brody hold the puck. Pass the puck behind Toronto. Don't play the puck in the corner. Recovery behind the net by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Battle with Kucherov. Kucherov lose the puck. Recovery by the Toronto. Going to get out by Kerfoot. Battle with Pierre Ekval. Ekval hold the puck a little bit longer. Change the direction. Ekval press the puck the side of Kerfoot. New plus coming for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Kerfoot hold the puck. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. Vesinski. Left of 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this first period. We're going to reset behind the goaltender. And we're going to go back. The last shot of the Tampa Bay Lightning, guys, is at over 10 minutes. Go back to the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's coming on the right side of my race. Shoot the puck. A black shot by the defenseman of Toronto. Recovery by the net. Chased by Stamkos. Go back to Lindgren to send in back to Lindgren. Intercept now in the corner. Pressure of the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have Stamkos over there with Nick Paul. Stamkos hold the puck. Intercept by Sandin. Sandin go back at left side of Tavares. Tavares attacking now. Tavares hold the puck. Pass the puck to Manor. Manor in the defensive zone. Manor hold the puck. Fire puck. Vasilevsky barely make a save. Recovery to the side. Chased by Chuck Crock. Recovery by Perpix. And turn around. Pass the puck to Sergachev. Sergachev go behind the net with about 4 minutes to go remaining on this first period. 9 shots for the Tampa Bay Lightning and 3 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. 3 shots Tampa Bay, Toronto, 9 shots. New players coming for both teams. Going to recovery and set up the breakout for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Use the ball in front of the bench. Don't play pipe on Maroon behind the net. Chasing right now. Hall bring it back. Great hit again. Justin Hall, the puck go outside the zone by Matthews. We're going to battle in front of Nylander, and there's still the puck in front of the bench. Now Tampa Bay Nylander, they go around, got hit solidly by the defenseman, turn around by Matthews, Matthews in the front, punting you the puck, miss the net barely, go back to the Tampa Bay Lightning, get out of the zone now, intercept by the Toronto, not good enough, regroup by the Toronto Maple Leaf, hold the puck a little bit longer by Banding, don't put the puck behind goaltender, set up by Sergachev on the back end, so use the board, pass the puck, intercept by the Toronto, fire the puck, and the but the Toronto Maple Leaf score the first goal of the night. Is it Michael Bunting, a turnover by Sergachev, and the Toronto Maple Leafs score the first goal of the night at the Scotiabank in Toronto downtown? Yes, they did it again. Michael Bunting score, and the Toronto Maple Leafs take the lead 1-0 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tonight, Bunting scored goal of the night. Bunting is going to go first goal of the night. Tampa is going to get that one over there. Michael Bunting score. Internet user, good evening, Mr. Internet. Le but, Steve G. Your second helping. Real deal back in the house. Welcome back, William. Again. That was a nice shot. You're absolutely right about this, William, about Michael Bunting score. Is 8th of the year, guys, assisted by Nylander. They'll go back there on the net. Won't set up here the point here. Let's see right here. Eighth of the year, assisted by 88. A lot of 8. Go back right now. Recovery for Toronto Maple Leaf. Yo, DDD. So that's a Brody. Brody almost lose the puck at the last minute. Control the puck in front of Murray. Try to get a puck outside the zone. Finally, they get out by Holberg. Holberg passes the puck. Ashton raise it. Don't play the puck by Anderson. They go back behind the net. Set up now by Ian Cole. We have 12 shots for the Toronto Maple Leaf. Again, Tampa Bay Lightning. Look like Tampa Bay Lightning celebrate too much yesterday. But we know that Tampa Bay Lightning is a team very quiet. And they come at the right time. Go back behind the net. Set up now behind the Murray. Recovery by Minor. Pressure ran out by the par le Tampa Bay Lightning. We have 4 people, 4 players recovery for Tampa Bay. Fire puck! Black shot, maybe barely go back in the corner. Battle behind the net. Tampa Bay recovery puck. Go back now to Perry Picks. Perry shoot the puck. Shot. Murray make a save with a glove. No chance. Perry push in front of the net. Finally, I have nothing else happening with 1:58 seconds to go remaining. And we have the first goal of the night, guys. Michael Bunting get the goal after a turnover by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Again, Sergachev on the back end gave a puck completely to Nylander. And Nylander see Bunting, a great quick release shot by Michael Bunting over the blocker of Vasilevsky. And that gave the first goal of the night between both teams. 3 shots for the Tampa Bay play, good defense. Controlling that, Nylander an assist. Yeah, absolutely. Steve G. Thanks so much, the guys, to be a part of the show. Don't forget the guys to click on the like. That'd be awesome. Go back now to the blind. Set up now by the Tampa Bay. Show the puck behind the net of Murray. Recovery by Bunting at Camp. Finally, Tampa Bay attacking now. Fire puck by Perplex. Miss the net barely. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. By the Toronto go DDD. But pressure right now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Toronto finally lob the puck in the neutral zone. Chasing right now by Edman and Eggwald. Ekman win the battle, but turn around by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lob the puck in defensive zone and from the bench. Recovery by the Toronto. It go to regroup on defensive zone. Set up by Brody. Brody hold the puck a little bit longer. Brody keep the puck with himself. And don't go to skating with the puck. Pass the puck to the side. Don't be by Kerfoot. Kerfoot down the puck in the corner. Of Vasilevsky. Chasé by Sergachev. Again, by Cole. The Cole go back out backhand. Pass the puck to the side. Tampa Bay attacking went out. Intercept by Pierre. Eval lost his edge. Keep the puck to Kellan. Kellan to Cernak. Cernak go back to Cole. Cole to return to Cernak. We have 1 minute to go remaining in the first period. Still 1-0 between Toronto and the Tampa Bay Lightning. We just hear the whistle of the linesman for the icing for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're going to reset all the way back on defensive zone of the Tampa Bay Lightning with, again, only, oops, sorry about that, with only less of 1 minute to go remaining on this period. Face-off winning by the Toronto. Hold the puck a little bit longer. The puck stay in the zone. Battle on the left side. We're going to reset on the way and shoot the puck. And we have a whistle. We're going to go back with and the shot shot by in front of the net. Vasilevsky make a save. Recovered by the Toronto Maple Leafs on the side. Bring it in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Vasilevsky make another save. Recovered by Toronto. Attacking now. Win the puck all the back of the blind. Set up now by Brody. Pass the puck in the blind. Go back to Toronto. Kick the puck behind. Recovered by in front of the net. Shoot the puck. And miss the net by Bunting. The puck go back at the blind again by Toronto. They still attacking all the way back behind. Dead penalty. And finally, Tampa Bay is going to be on the penalty box. A penalty for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Toronto, for the first time for the finishing this player, is going to be on the power play at that moment. Wow, what a play by the Toronto Maple Leafs on that one, controlling a little bit more the play. And that's what we got there. Power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs, first of the night. Seventeen seconds to go remaining on face-up on the right side of Vasilevsky. Stamkos face to Bellemare. Puck between both, battle all the way. Bellemare hold the puck a little bit longer between the legs. Recovery by Tampa Bay Lightning. Lob the puck. The puck go back on defensive zone. Murray chasing one out by the Tampa Bay Lightning. But recovery by Nylander. Lose his edge and Nylander behind the net. And going to recovery with 2 seconds. Big hit by Bellemare. And we have now pushing by Bellemare. And now we have Cernak between that. They had a stumble all the way back by Cirelli. And go back to Bunting. Bunting went out with Sergachev. Sergachev with Bunting. And now we have nothing else. And we're going to get out on that one. So that's finishing on this one. And go back all the way back by the linesman, the referee, about that. So we have a couple of push on there. It's finished that way, guys. Nylander lost his edge behind the net. He lost the puck. The puck go back in the corner. Tried to recover when out by the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then a big hit by Bellemare. And that's happening about this. We have a linesman pushing, bunting out of this one over there. And bunting, screaming to the linesman about that. And that's what's happening right there. That's the finishing of this period active between both. But at the end of the day, guys, the Toronto Maple Leafs, they delete 1-0 after the first period. We're going to go back on intermission about this one. So, really exciting game at the Scotiabank tonight. And again, you can see now the linesman pushing Bunting about this. Bunting not happy about that. Again, I repeat myself, but wow. 1-0 Toronto Maple Leafs again, the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're going to set up all the update. And we have to wait right now. The players try to leave the locker room, go to the locker room. I'm just waiting for the resume of the first period coming from TSN. Hopefully you gave us some comment. Gave us what you think. A great job, coach. Thank you so much, Jose. Hopefully we miss you. I'm back. Chicago. Nick is in the house. Welcome back, Nick, with the Hockey Nation Live Show on this beautiful month, Tuesday night. We're going to see now a little bit information we're going to give you. The shot of 12 and 4 is confirmed. The face-off, we're going to give you the face-off. Winning 58 by 56 by the Tampa Bay Lightning, 44 Toronto. Black shot 1-5. Give you all the information. I'm going to talk a little bit more about our game around the league after that. Tampa Bay guys have 16 hit at the first period, guys. The Tampa Bay hit a lot. They gave 5 giveaway puck. There we go. You have all the information you need to know tonight. Randy V is in the house. They don't believe ref don't believe Bunting. Johnny Alf, Merry Christmas, coach from Chicago. Johnny, thanks so much. Very kind of you. Happy holidays, my friend. Be safe during the holidays with your friend and your family. Very kind of you. Linesman should not showing player like that. Not a good look. Yeah, I agree with you about this. It was a little bit more excessive of what usually it is. You can bring the players, right? Hold the player all the way up. I can agree with that. But now pushing a guy out like this is not recommended by any. It's not looking good, like you said. Coach Suzuki looked like a distract on his play. Do you think the C is affecting the game? A lot of pressure. Not allowed, Andy. You have 2 points the last 6 games or 3 points. Not allowed. I think for me, it's just because the opponent team used the best player against Caulfield and Suzuki. And that's the reason. That's really his first slump of the year. He still have 31 points and 32 games. So I don't see that way a lot. If he can support, tell you right now, Andy, the captain on his jersey with no pressure. He's always be a calm guy. He never panic when they doing great. He never panic when he's doing low. He's always been that way, and I don't see no pressure or not problem with the salary, whatever you call it. It's just normal. I think everybody get kind of slum. But again, if you're watching play, he played well, not great, but he still play well, and just part of the season, I believe, on my eyes. Sometimes, one thing I would say to you, where I can tell you one thing, Montreal are really a busy schedule. 6 games, the last 10 games, right? Including 2 trips at the West Canadian and on the West. Now they are in the middle of the USA. He play about 22, 24 minutes per game. 1 night, 2 night, not too bad. But when you do this 3 night and 4 night, 5 game and 8 game, 8 night, and then you do this 6 night and 10 game, I think the fatigue could put him a little bit that way. The holidays may be helping him to recovery. That's maybe the only way I would say, Andy, it could affect his play, but not the C on his jersey. Great question, by the way. Is Nylander the point leader for Toronto? No. Steve, I said no. We have to look about this. I can give you an answer right away here. Austin Matthews at 37, Marner 37, Nylander 34. So confirm here. He has 18-16 for Nylander. Let's see what we have around the league, guys. To give you a little bit more an update. The Flyers take the lead 1-0 after 20 minutes. The Rangers 1-0 after 20 minutes. The Hurricane 1-0. The Toronto Maple Leafs 1-0. And that's pretty much it. The game starts at 8 o'clock. The Jet versus the Winnipeg, Ottawa. At 10 o'clock, we have 3 games tonight. Late, the Blues versus the Kraken. The Ducks versus the Kings. And the Flame versus the Sharks at 10:30. So 4 games in action right now. All the games are 1-0. And that's what we got so far. And this hockey game tonight between, don't forget guys to click on the like, we have really appreciate. Jeffrey is back in the house. Notre ami Denis Rodrigue, il est de retour avec nous. C'est toute une ligne, bien d'accord avec toi mon Denis à propos de ça. Gonna get paid, Steve G. Yeah, he still have 1 more year, I believe, on his contract. They are crazy enough to sign him. Them, they will have 5 more years to this first one exit. RJ, thanks so much for all the update. RJ Galabo back in the house. Gonna make a prediction that this next year, Detroit would win, finish 3rd or 4th in the division. It's a great point, Luciano. I think, you know what I mean? Like you are, nothing wrong to say that. I think they need to make 1 or 2 change. 1 defenseman. We know the Detroit have Simon Edvinson playing American Hockey League. This is the next prospect, top prospect they have. And then I would say to you, you know, I understand they have Adam Byrne, Earn over there, but I think they need some depth a little bit more. And, you know, Lucas Raymond have a good year, but not a great year. David Perron getting a little bit old age. I don't know. Bring another player, top 9, Luciano. You know, I don't have no name in front of me. You know, they are a little bit worry me for Andrew Kopp, the money they gave to him. But listen, this is a good team. There's a lot of prospects coming very soon with them, and not be surprised they can make the top 4. Again, the goaltender, Kosa will be interesting next year because Nitin Kovic, I believe, his contract is over at the end of the year. Bunning is the best Denis. Oui, c'est un joueur qui a beaucoup d'intensité à l'intérieur de lui, Denis. Des fois, il en met un peu trop. Il n'a pas peur. Donc, c'est fait, you know, puis capable de compter 8 buts cette année. C'est une très bonne acquisition par les Toronto Maple Leafs, Denis. 14-4, the final score. Yeah, I'm getting there. 14-15. We're at 1-5, 16, 5, 2-5, 2-6, 5-1. And then we're going to get the shot up, the shot, not shot up, but the shot up. About this one there, 4. Net domination of the Toronto Maple Leafs, guys, at the first period. Again, the Tampa Bay Lightning will be interesting how they're going to respond. The second one, after 20 minutes, again, Toronto 1 and Tampa Bay 0. We get all the update for you guys so far. A little bit bright light. I don't know if it's holidays or I don't know. The people don't follow too much Toronto, or maybe other people go somewhere else. But very quiet night tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. I was expect that game bring more people and the game to watching the game live. But I don't know. Maybe you know, holidays. Who knows? We're going to take a TV time out here, guys. We'll be back shortly. The time is quiet here, so we'll be back very shortly. Let me put some kind of music for sure for you. And I'm going to take a time to get some food because, I did not stop between since 6 o'clock. Bus 16 8 versus 5. Yep. You're absolutely right about this, Denis. Coach, I think Atlantic Division and 2 seasons from now would be the more progressive division of Luciano. You're absolutely right about this. I think you're going to get better. If you think about this to evaluate each division, guys, always looking for the bottom 4. That'll give you an idea. And I think the bottom 4 for right now in Atlantic, and the next 3 years, the bottom 4 are going to be really solid, better. The Montreal, the Buffalo, the Ottawa, and the Detroit. On the Central, I don't see nowhere where the Philadelphia could become better yet. All right, I think Columbus is maybe 1 or 2 years before they become a little bit better, and would be how it's going to react in 2 years. The Pittsburgh and the Washington Capitals, I believe, is 2 teams maybe go down in the next 2 years. On the Central, we still have Chicago, Arizona right there, where it take a little bit longer. They are rebuilding, so it's going to be not great. And then, already with Anaheim at the bottom of the Pacific Division, and then two teams with San Jose Sharks, not really great. So great point, Luciano, to bring the Atlantic Division as a good division in the next couple of years in NHL. Again, the shot are modified by the NHL. Now we have 16 shots for the Columbus, for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I apologize. Look like the Toronto get more shot, more we take a time to reviewing everything. Anyhow, I'll be back very shortly, guys. Don't go nowhere. Thanks all the managers to be with the Hockey National Show tonight of the beautiful Tuesday night, December 25 days before the Santa Claus knock the door at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Thanks so much, everybody.
You make my day. day. You made my day. Day.
Welcome Poutine. Fais juste parler en français, mon gars. Malheureusement, on ne parle pas juste en français, on parle en anglais et en français. Mais merci d'avoir arrêté. Ça nous fait plaisir. Je te souhaite un très joyeux temps des fêtes, la Poutine. RJ, thanks so much. Steve G, Luciano. Coach, can we talk about the PABERNAK next intermission? It's funny. You talk about him, Luciano, because I put on my, every day I put notes, continents when I need to talk, everything like that, when we do the warm-up show. It was one of the subjects, Luciano. We can talk here at the second intermission, but the contract of David PABERNAK with the Boston Bruins, he become a UFA, 24 years old. We'll be interested, what kind of money he's going to get at the end of the year. Because when I was relate at this contract, Luciano, is the fact Caulfield is going to have a contract too. So, his two players can score 40 goals per year, I think, for the many years to come. And it would be interesting how much money PABERNAK get. That will give an indication a little bit for what Caulfield can get in return. I know they are not the same age. I know PABERNAK play more years in NHL, but I will give you an idea can Caulfield can get. That will be maybe an indication, like I mentioned to you, but we don't talk the Bruins, Steve G, about this. We wait the second period restart, guys. We're going to go there. Like I said, we'll wait other game around the league tonight. The second period is start at Pittsburgh and the Flyers. Hurricane are right now. The only thing, the game we're going to start very soon. The Toronto is going to be, guys, on the power play at the beginning of the second period. We know they got the penalty at the end. So we're going to get that one over there. Let me bring back the second period up. There we go. And that's it. Nothing too much. It's just like, it's rare. It's quiet like that. Usually it's more active. It's not, and again, you guys, Bunting score is 8th of the year. Nylander getting an assist at 16:45. The shot are 16:4. That's what we are. We're going to drive the puck now the next couple of seconds. Of course, we follow the game on TSN with Gord Miller and Mike Johnson. Murray have a good period. Only 4 shots he faced, but he stopped all of them. Vasilevsky faced 16 shots. For me, Toronto, the puck position was great. The defensive was awesome. And that's why, for me, I believe that Toronto can have a good run in the playoff because they play a solid defense side of the zone coverage like they never did in the past. That team was only oriented on offensive zone, and you can see now the way they play, the structure is so much better on defensive zone coverage. For me, that gave them a better chance to have a better success. It's only plays with the Leaf tonight. No, it's not play Jose tonight. They're going to play Totora game plan is activate. About that's come on at Tampa Bay Lightning. Can I imagine 3 years from now, Tampa will be at the bottom once again. Will be interesting to see that power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs with 1:35 to go. Go back to Matthews, kick out the puck left side, recovered by I don't know, it was a Marner. Go back on the right side, pass the puck to the side, the puck go all the play. Back to Marner, chasing by Cirelli. Finally, don't play the puck, go back on front of Murray. Murray play the puck back to Sandin, I believe. Drive the puck behind, go back to Marner. Marner at the red line, control the puck now, kick out the puck to Nylander, hold the puck a little bit longer, drive the puck behind to Sandin. Sandin return the puck to Nylander. Nylander win the puck behind the net to Marner. Marner hold the puck behind Vasilevsky, chasing right now by Sonak, back to Tavares, putting the puck to blind, set up now by Sandin, back the puck to Matthews, back to Tavares, Matthews to Marner. Marner now control the puck a little bit longer. Matthews hold the puck back to Matthews. Matthews to Sandin. Sandin hold it a little bit longer. Go back now to Matthews. Matthews coming down. Fire puck. Et le but! Austin Matthews score. And the Toronto Maple Leafs take the lead 2-0. Austin Matthews, I'm telling you, you have to believe on the Blues. On the real lead. Again, Austin Matthews score. And the Toronto Maple Leafs take the lead 2-0. What a shot of Austin Matthews. Tonight at the Scotiabank, what a shot by Matthews, like I said. Great release goal by Matthews. And that gave him yeah, Carolina Hurricanes score, by the way. 17th of the year. Assisted by Sandin and Marner. Go back behind the net. Vasilevsky battle all the way back behind. As they got the score right there. Go back now. Attacking by Ekval. Intercept by Edge. Back to point. Point return the puck behind. Intercept now by Tampa Bay. Edmonds coming back to the left side. Hold by Edge. Edge right side Murray. Make a save. Recovery now behind the net by Camp. Bringing the puck to the side. Bringing by Brody. Still the puck by Kucherov. By Edge. Edge lead the puck. And Ekval try the puck. Intercept by Tampa Bay. Like near another turnover. Finally, Toronto find a way to get a puck outside the zone. They're going to reset now per picks. Per picks in front of Vasilevsky. Hold the puck. Long stretch pass right now. Tampa Bay qui contre le puck. Attaqué now by Stamkos. Lave the puck behind the goaltender Vasilevsky. Murray. Recovered by Brody. Battle for the puck in the corner. We have 4 players. Killorn, Nick Paul with Oldberg. Nick Paul hold the puck to Brody. Brody loses his edge. Recovery behind the net. It's set up by Tampa Bay Lightning. Killorn still the puck. Now pressure by Justin Hall. The puck still in the corner on the left side of Murray. Finally, Toronto get out of the zone. Go back on the neutral zone from the bench. Pass the puck to Justin Hall. Let's come in the left side. Vasilevsky hold the puck. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. The puck around. All the back on defensive zone of the Matt Murray. Chasing now behind Lindgren shoulder check. Murray ran the puck on the board. Pass the puck to Giordano. Set up now. Pass the puck to Holberg. Holberg to the neutral zone. Don't pay puck behind go to the Vasilevsky. Chasing now. Vasilevsky intercept the puck. Draw the puck back to Maroon. Maroon go to break out. Maroon pass on the back end. The puck bouncing over the stick of Ekval. Recovered by the way by the Timmins, I believe, by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lose the puck. But finally, Toronto going to recovery and don't play the puck behind Vasilevsky. Chasing by Sonak. Sonak use the board to suck a check. Pressure by Toronto Maple Leafs. Chasing out by Marner. Then pass to the other side to the blue line. Holding out by Jordan. Shoot the puck. The puck bouncing. Vasilevsky makes lose the puck. The puck go behind the net. Vasilevsky gets distracted in front of the net. I don't know what happening. Anyway, the puck go outside zone by Cirelli. Don't be part of Maroon. Don't be part in the corner. Cirelli chasing with Giordano. Leave the puck on the back end. Intercept the left behind the net. Set up to Cirelli. Putting the blind. Set up DD. Back again to Edmond. Edmond on the back to Bocosian. Bocosian set up now. Fire puck. Black shot by the defenseman. The puck bouncing behind the Murray. Recovered by Toronto Maple Leafs. Go behind the net by Lindgren. Lindgren hold the puck a little bit longer. Waiting for new players coming for both teams. At the beginning of the second period, still 2-0. A goal by Matthews, guys. Is 17th of the year on the power play. Give the lead 2-0 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back behind the goaltender. Vasilevsky leave the puck in front of Matt Edmund. Edmund recovered down the park on the right side. Matt Murray, no icing. Go back par Timmins. Timmins chasé par Paul. Recovered par Tampa Toronto. Coming out by Auburn. Premier part to Egwald. Là de part left corner. Chasé now by David Camp. Recovered by Veselski. Lose the park. Draw the park left side. Recovered by defenseman of the Tampa Bay Lightning behind the net. They go to recovery and pass the park. Didi. Edmund at the blue line. Edmund to the red line. Edmund and offensive zone. Edmund hold the park. Don't pay park. Then goaltender. Reset behind the net by Kerfoot. Kerfoot is chasé by Nick Paul. The puck go back Toronto. Get out of the zone. Fall Corey Perry. And from the bench. Toronto keep control the puck. Attacking now. Hold the puck left side to Demons. And for the net tip. Miss the net by Kerfoot. Recover the left side. Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck in the zone. Brandon Pond in front of the bench. Turn around. Go back by Nick Paul. Nick Paul go back and behind. Intercept by Kerfoot in front of the Agel. Recovered by Kucherov. Kucherov go back to the side. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leaf. Battle between Kucherov and Kerfoot. Recovered by Kucherov. Lob the puck in defensive zone and Matt Murray. The puck go all the way out of the play with 15-14 to go remaining on this second period. There we go. Going to give you a little bit more information a bit later. Thanks so much, Ross. I do like Tampa. Bronze most 8 team in NHL from Luciano. He said, I'd like Tampa, so rooting for the leave, Steve G. They should have the world have the leave, Luciano. Usually when you eat the team, because usually they are good. Usually. So that's maybe the reason why. But I guess it's a bad one. Good night, Luciano. Go back anyway. I'm probably going to reset now and hold the puck a little bit longer. Going to go back to Sergachev because Sergachev to Bokhachev. We know when the score is 2-0, guys. It's a score where another team can come back really quickly with a game, change the momentum. Go back to Justin Hall. Hold behind the goaltender. Recovery by Edgel. Back to Matthews. Matthews back to Nylander. Nylander back in. Lob the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing over the head of the Bokhachev. Going to recovery. Pass the puck to reset. Reset by Edgel. Edgel the right side. Murray attacking in front of Justin Hall. Bring the puck behind to Brendan Point. Point pressure and up by Giordano. Chased by... Oh! We have a penalty right there. Kucherov on the back, so a boarding would be interesting. See that Kucherov is going, Kucherov and leaving the highs, but we have a penalty against Kucherov. We have a hit from behind. Attacked by Manor, man in front of the net, go back around, and now we get that call over there. Kucherov is go back to the penalty box for boarding, and no, nothing said, nothing go around him, and. Bonding to anything about that one over there. Power play. Kucherov got a 2 minute. We don't see if he's going to have a 5 minute. I don't think so. But oh, that's not good. This is, you see the number of the players. This guy is vicious by Kucherov. Yeah, no reason on that one over there. I don't know if he's going to review that. They gave him interference. Oh my God, interference on that call. Impressive. By the referee. Interference. Wow. We'll see what happened there. Johnson 2-1. Columbus. Go back on the blind. Hold the puck right now at the left side. Hold the puck by Manor. Manor's coming now. Manor pass the puck to Matthews. Matthews fire puck. Black shot in front of the net by receiver. Recovery Tampa Bay Lightning and bouncing back to Manor. Manor's coming the quarterback. Manor hold the puck. Back to Nylander at the wall. Back to in front of the net to Tavares. Shoot the puck. Veselski make a save. Rebound to the side. The puck bouncing back. Veselski make a save and no rebound after that. We're going to reset on the left side of the Veselski. Tavares not upset a little bit in front of the net. We have Dennisley. A recovery. The puck on the right side. Power play number 2 for the third time in Philadelphia. And then shot coming to the end soon. Luciano. 2-1 Columbus. So get it together. They tried to take Palmaris with you. Kucherov getting fined for that one. Save. I will not be surprised. They call him an interference, but you see the number. Long time. Matthews coming. Fire puck. Black shot by Veselski. The puck bouncing back a little bit too far for Manor. And the puck go back on defensive zone. Set up by Manor. Manor in front of Cirelli. Manor going behind the Matt Murray. Going to recovery on that left side over there. Matthews 8 power play goal. This season. Manor's coming. Manor hold the puck. Manor control. Shoot the puck. Veselski make a save. Rebound. Tampa Bay recovery puck. Down play puck. Back to Matt Murray. We're going to go back on defensive zone. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go remaining. I'll bring it back to Nylander. Nylander attacking now. Nylander hold the puck a little bit longer. Nylander attacking now on the left side. On the back end. Bring it puck to the corner. qui contrôle le puck back. Ran the puck all the back of the blind, back to Marner. Marner hold the puck a little bit longer, back to Nylander. Set up now on the right side. Nylander to Matthews. Intercept all the way back, and Matthews play back to Marner. Fire the puck, tip in front of the net. No chance, back to Nylander. Go back to Bunting, back again to Nylander, to Marner. Back to puck to Nylander. Marner, finally the puck. Great play. At tic-tac-toe. But Vasilevsky make a big save about that one there. 40 seconds to go. Matthew is on fire tonight, guys. I'm telling you right now, the Toronto are real, more legit what we think they are. Go back on left side. Go back to Giordano. Hold the puck a little bit more in front of Matt Murray. Where they now? 25 seconds. Unit number 2. Pass again to Jack Crack. Jack Crack at the red line. Kick out the puck left side. Kick out to Ekblad. Ekblad try to get the puck in front of Sergachev. Battle behind Vasilevsky. Sergachev right now try to get the puck to the side. Go back in the corner. Recovery by Jack Crack. Recovery to Ekblad. Ekblad pass the puck to the side. Go back to the line. Set up to Giordano. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Giordano pass the puck right there to Jack Crack. Pass the puck to right side. Hold back to Giordano. Back to Jack Crack. Back to Giordano. Find one second. Evanson shoot the puck and miss the net. The puck out of the play anyway. I'm going to reset now on the right side of the Vasilevsky. But Matthews tonight on fire, guys. Scored the second goal for them. We have right now to reset that. We have a TV timeout. All that trading value there, set 3 players. Kushab getting fined for that one for CG. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Take away to 6. Gave away. 6. There we go. You get all the update back where we at. Teravaden score. 3-0 Carolina Hurricane. Again, the Devils tonight. We're going to see the review. I don't like it. I prefer a nice. About that, we'll see what happened around the league, guys. 2-2, the Blue Jackets. The Flyers just tied the game at 2-2. The Rangers still winning 1-0. Hurricane 3-0. The Toronto Maple Leafs 2-0. The Jets take the lead 1-0. Again, the Ottawa Senator. And that's what happened around the league, guys. We'll give you the best we can. Don't forget to, guys, to click on the like. Go to set. Joseph Laham, 6-game losing streak coming for you. Poor Joseph. We love Joseph. We wish the best for the Devils. Luciano. Stanlon score goal. Steve G. Face off now on the left side of the Vasilevsky. Oh, yeah, but now face off. I'm sorry about that. There was a replay on TV. Matthews very active tonight, like I mentioned to you. Really good stick, good shot. Vasilevsky solid. He got already, what, 24 shots, maybe more. Broken stick by Matthews, by the way. Matthew have 99 goals, guys, in the last 111 game at home. Unbelievable. 24-5 a shot. Go back blanc. Holding the bike by Timmon. Don't pay by behind Vasilevsky. We are even strength right now. The shot on this player, guy, 9 versus 1. Edmund hold the puck a little bit more. Go Didi, set up that puck, ability. Down the point, it was on. Don't pay by the Tampa Bay Lightning behind Murray. Chasing out. We can't leave by the Tampa. Stanko bring the puck to the side by Brody. Chasing by Nick Paul. Nick Paul hold the puck at the wall. Back to the blind. Set up Didi. Back up by Edmund. Edmund shoot the puck. Black shot by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're going to get out of the zone by Reese. Reese in for the Ekman. Reese can load the puck in the zone. Set up, but you have offside at the blind. We're going to reset now all the way back at the neutral zone. Frost, Morgan Frost score for Philadelphia to do a play amazing. Steve G, absolutely right. Without him, this game, gal, it could be 4-5-0. But again, I'm telling you right now, more looking at the replay, guys. Kucherov, you have to get fined on that one. I don't know, but really strange. Anyhow, go back to Tampa Bay Lightning. Go DD, set up now. Try to put outside the zone. Set up by Belmont. Recovery by Toronto Maple Leafs. Là, the puck bouncing to Vasilevsky. Chasing right up by Sonak. Nylander and Sonak bouncing the puck behind the net. Set up by Cole. Cole pass the puck left side. Controlled right now by the Tampa Bay Lightning, get out of the zone and go back in neutral zone. Set up by Bellemare. Bellemare pass the puck behind the Tampa Bay Lightning. Another offside at the blind, going to a set. Hollow back on the neutral zone in front of the bench for another face-off. 25 shots for the Toronto Maple Leafs so far. Again, Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, sorry about that. Someone called Danny. If you are worried about in our top, don't worry. If right now the shopping mall finishes shift of the Santa Claus, the mall closed at 9 o'clock p.m. So we expect in our top come back a little bit later in the show after he reached that level of the Santa Claus. Go back to the side, recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Go back on the left corner. With 10:20 to go remaining, guys, on this period, go back by the net, set up by Toronto, leave the puck to the board, recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and it was on, hold the puck on the left side, controlling on up by Edmond, shoot the puck on the opposite corner to Murray, the first one to get at Toronto, go back on the other side, go back DG, set up now by Lindgren, pass the puck, dumping the puck behind Murray, just in the puck on the left side, basically, it's time to be, you're absolutely right about this, Brandy V, thanks to be with us, at Toronto, at Tampa Bay Cabina, at Toronto, at 3 versus 2, Maroon pass the puck for himself in the corner, Maroon change the direction, hold the puck a little bit to the wall. On the other side, Murray, bring the puck behind goaltender. Set up now right by the Tampa in front of the net. Toronto, another great stick again. Toronto is solid between the pipe in front of the goaltender. Dumping the puck, possibly a nice scene. We're going to get that call with 9:37 to go remaining on this period, guys, between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Toronto. Face off between this game. Here we go. We have a TV timeout, another TV timeout. We have a power play right now. We're going to get out your little bit information here, your update. Thank you so much, RJ, for giving us your update about the game. Black shot 3-7. Ottawa, Toronto, well, Tampa Bay guys going to get the first power play of the night. We wait for the puck drop. How much can we improve our debt scoring this offseason? Well, it would be depends whether or not. If you talk about the Montreal Canadiens, they have to find a way to get more speed, I think. That would be something you have to add more. The speed, a little bit more talented player would be another way, I would say to you, for them. Face off now on the left side of Matt Murray. Lindgren is on the penny box, guys. Don't forget to click on the likes. Face off now on the left side, Matt Murray. Devin Camp is going face to Stankos. When he burning point, when he on the left side, Justin Hall bringing puck to the side. Toronto already back. Don't put the puck on defensive zone. Great play by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Set up by Edmond. Edmond pick up the puck. Edmond skating with puck at the blue line. Edmond draw the puck behind. Go back by his speed. Burning point at the blue line, at the red line. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Now kick out to Kucherov. Go back in front of the net at the left side. Go back to Burning point. Intercept by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Try back on the side. Battle in the corner. Sankos will get the puck around. Intercept by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Battle for Marner. Marner pass the puck inside. And Toronto get out of the zone. Toronto lost the puck a little bit around. Intercept by Edmond. New plus coming for Toronto. Go back now by Edmond. Edmond hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep the puck drop the puck behind to Kusher, to Edgel. Edgel to the red line. Edgel kick out the puck, draw the puck to Sankos, run the puck around to Kusherov. Kusherov hold the puck, try battle on the way back over there. Keep the puck, with Toronto get out of the zone. Toronto attacking now at the red line. Toronto's coming now at 2 versus 2. They'll shoot the puck in front of the net. LUCIANO intercept by Sankos in front of Vasilevsky. They're going to recover there. 0 shot at Tampa Bay Lightning with 50 seconds to go remaining. Hold the puck by Brent Point. Back to Kusherov. Back again to the blue line. Go holding the puck left side. Go back to Shikachev. Back to Senko. Back to Kusherov. Try the puck. A black shot by the defenseman. Recovery behind the net. Toronto hold the puck. Finally dumping the puck again. One more time. 40 seconds. 0 shot for the Tampa Bay Lightning with a bit over 9 minutes to go remaining. 8 minutes to go remaining on this second period. Now go back behind. Go recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Unit number 2. Drop the puck behind. Set up now with speed. It's coming now on the left side. Shoot the puck. A black shot again by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Go back at the corner. Go back at the blind. Set up now by Sergachev. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Rebound. Toronto lost the puck. And going to dump the puck. Intercept the blind by Sergachev. Go back on the left side to Nick Paul. Hold the puck behind the net. Rain puck to all side to all the back at the blind. Hold back by Tampa Bay Lightning. Control by Killon. By the puck on the left side to Corey Perry. The ball go back to Killon. Killon the goal line. Bring by behind net. Set up now by Corey Perry. I believe pass the puck to the side to Silent Murray. Go back in front of the net. Murray make a save. No rebound. Nothing else happening there. We're going to have face off on the left side of Matt Murray. The 6th shot, only a shot on the power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Again, the score is only 2-0, guys. It's a score not many coaches like it because it can switch the momentum. But we have to give credit, guys, to the Toronto Maple Leafs so far. Go back on the side. We have Evan Strink, 5 versus 5. The puck ball back in defensive zone. Reset now by Sonak. Sonak hold the puck. Come in from the bench of the Toronto. Sonak to the red line. Sonak pass the puck left side. Holding the puck a little bit more by Cole. Now hold Cole shoot the puck on the left side. Intercept the Toronto Maple Leafs. Control the puck on the by Demens. Bring the puck to the side. A little bit too far. Go back on the left side of Vasilevsky in the corner. Chasing by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ram the puck around the board. Less of 7 minutes to go remaining on this second period. Now Tampa Bay controlling by Sonak. Pass the puck the cold pressure by Toronto. Finally lob the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back. And come back on offensive zone. Tampa Bay attacking. Lindgren recover puck. Lindgren change the direction. Hold the puck a little bit. Try the puck outside the zone. Finally recover by Toronto Maple Leafs in front of the bench. Kick out the puck to under the side. Dumping the puck by Timmins. Hold back to the right corner of the Vasilevsky. Go back by now by Tampa Bay Lightning. Go DD. Set up now. Dumping the puck behind Murray. Possibly an ice scene. We're going to get that call with 5:6:25 to go remaining on this period. Power play go. Tippets 3-2 for Philadelphia. We're going to see a little bit more when this period is going to be over. Winning now, DD set up now by Lindgren. Pass the puck right side to Marner. Marner to the change the direction to the wall. Back to Lindgren. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Recovery by Senden. Rin the puck behind the net. Recovery by Chuck Rock. Bring the puck to Marner. Marner passes miss the net completely. Shot the puck for Senden. And Vasilevsky make a save in front of the Tavares. We're going to reset now on the left side of the Vasilevsky. And again, it's guys, 26-6 the shot, but the score is only 2-0. That's something you have to remember, guys. It's only 2-0. This is something that the Toronto would like to get out this period with another goal to have a better breed, a little bit better on the third period. Face off now on the left side of Vasilevsky. on the right side of Vasilevsky. I apologize on that one. Winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Percussion win the puck around the board. Pass the ball for your hand in net. Pressure by the Toronto Maple Leafs. In front of Sergachev, finally, the Tampa Bay get out of the zone. A great patch checking by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the don't pay by Nick Paul, I believe. Chasing went out by Stamkos. Winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Battle for the board. On behind the net. The puck was Stamkos for the puck and shoot the puck on the blue line. Reset by Percussion. Back to Sergachev. Pass the puck to shoot the puck by Tampa Bay. Missed the net completely. Recovery at the blind by Percussion. Recovery puck behind the net. Set up by Justin Hall. Hall bring the puck right now. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to the left side. Recovery by Tampa Bay at Toronto. Don't pay by the corner. Chasing now behind the net. Sent up. Intercept by Oldburn. By Vasilevsky. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs. Finally, Tampa Bay is going to get out of the zone at the blue line. Coming back in front of the bench. Don't pay puck behind the goaltender Murray. The puck go back to Timmins. Timmins shoulder check. Bring the puck behind. Reset by the Toronto Maple Leafs. There's the puck in the neutral zone. Set up by Edward. Edward now can bring the puck. Intercept by the Tampa Bay. Attacking now on the left side of Murray. Attacking on 2-1. Contre le puck. Great play by Toronto. Sliding defensively. Recovery by Toronto. Intercept by Edmund at the blind. Turn around again. Belmar hold the puck a little bit longer. Belmar in front of Kerfoot. Bring it by the corner. Chasing went out by Brody. Great play by Brody on the diving in front of 2-1 the ball, the battle, and the left side by Perry. Recovery by the Tampa. Shoot it by Black shot behind the net. Recovery behind the net by Perry. Bring by the blood to Edmund. Edmund return the puck in the corner. Chasing by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Go behind the net. Set up now. DD set up by Brody. Brody use the board. Pass the puck neutral zone for the bench. The puck slightly back behind. Now by Edward. Edward who came down. Try puck in front of Vasilevsky. Poke the puck. Recovery on the left corner by Edward. Edmund. A little bit over 4 minutes to go remaining on this period. Go back by Parade on the puck in neutral zone. Set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning by Nemeskigav. And going to have new players coming for both teams. Go back by the net. Finally, Justin hold the puck in front of Colton. Pass the puck to the side. Back to Lindgren. Lindgren hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to Nylander. Pass the puck to the other side. Puck bouncing back in front of Cernak. Finally go back to Maroon. Maroon in front of the net and for the bench. Go back, give the puck to Colton. To a great play by the Toronto Maple Leafs. By the puck stay in the zone by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Keep the puck to the left side of Murray. Battle behind the net by the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. They'll go back to under the side. The puck go back at the blue line. Set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Bring the puck on the goaltender. Battle with Pat Maroon. Maroon will recover the puck in the corner. Battle with the defenseman. The puck still stuck over there. Bring the puck to opposite corner. Recover with Tampa Bay. Go back to the wall. Bring the puck behind the net of Murray. Battle all the way back behind. Still the puck by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Toronto make a couple of mistakes to not keep the puck outside the zone. Finally, they did. By lob the puck all the way back on defensive zone in front of Vasilevsky. A little bit over 3 minutes to go remaining on this period. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Reset by Lindgren. Bring the puck around the board. Pass to another side. Bad play by the defenseman by Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know. It was Justin Hall. Recovery right now by the Toronto attacking now at 3-3. Holding the puck a little bit longer per minor. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Block shot by the defenseman. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone. No icing. We're going to go less than 3 minutes to go remaining on this second period. Only 2 shots for the Tampa Bay Lightning versus, honestly, I never put that one over there. About 9 for the Tampa. Toronto attacking right now. Tavares turn around. Vasilevsky make a big save. Great opportunity for Tavares. Going to cover to Manor. Should have put the blind. Set by Vasilevsky with the glove. Nothing else happening after that. Tavares have an amazing opportunity on the breakaway. Use his backhand at the last second. But Vasilevsky with an amazing, great flexibility split. To not give any chance to Tavares to make a goal. Give that opportunity to take the lead by 3. That's happening right now. We have another TV time on, guys. Things to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight at the Hockey. Welcome back, Real Deal. Thanks for being with us tonight. William Snyder knocked the door. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation Show, both of you. And we appreciate everybody. 1-1, Pittsburgh and the New York Rangers, guys. 3-2 Flyers. A lot of grabuge, a lot of action at the Pittsburgh with pushing 1-0. And I think it was Lindgren. Go back now in the game. The Tampa Bay at Toronto face off at the right side of the Vasilevsky. 2:30 to go remaining on this period. Go back behind the net, up and Nylander. Pushing the puck by Bonding. The puck go back in the corner. The puck bouncing back. Finally, the Tampa Bay going to get out of the zone. Holding by Kucherov. Kucherov for the bench. Kucherov change the direction. Hold the puck a little bit. Don't pay the puck behind the net. Behind the blind. Set up now. Pass to get shot. Draw the puck. Show the puck in front of the net. Tip over the head of Murray. Recovery by Kucherov. Putting the puck in front of the net. Recovery behind the net by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Pressure for checking. Recovery right now by Sonak. Sonak set up now. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Shoot in front of the net. Go back again. Saved by Murray. Great play by Matt Murray on that one there. Hold the puck. Don't play the puck by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Recovery by Sonak. Going to regroup. Go back to is it Nick Paul? I don't know. Or maybe Young Cole. Anyhow, the puck behind the net, set up to Brody. Read the puck on the board, pass the puck to the side. Recovery by Toronto Maple Leaf. Pass the behind the net to Justin Hall. Hall right now at the red line. Don't play puck by Vasilevsky. The puck behind the goaltender. Chased by the Toronto Maple Leaf. And finally, Edmund recovery puck. Pass the puck to the other side. Recovery by Corey Perry. Hold the puck to the red line. Control the puck. Recovery by great play by Toronto to back checking the puck behind Edmund. We're going to recovery behind Vasilevsky. Win the puck on the board. Toronto put some pressure there. Lose the puck. Recovery by Toronto. By Tampa Bay Lightning. Behind the goaltender. Pressure by Pix. Lose the puck. Finally cannot control it. Belmont pass the puck to the corner. And return the puck behind to Belmont. Regroup on the front of the bench of the Toronto. And then the Tampa Bay Lightning play the puck behind the net of Murray. Murray pass the puck to the board. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leaf. The puck stay in the zone. But the puck finally go back on defensive zone. Checks it by Tavares. Great angling by Tavares to try to get a puck. No chin. The puck behind the net by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tavares is on fire to hit everybody. Go back to Perry. Run the puck to the side. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back to Brendan Point. Point went out. Try to get a puck. Keep the puck in the zone. Point to reach Stankos and Kucherov. And finally, they go back to Toronto. Attacked by Manor. Manor kick out the puck to the side. Don't be behind the net. The Miselski recovery to the right side. Back in front of the net. Kick out the puck by Timmins. Recovery at Tampa Bay Lightning. Use the board to pass the puck to Cirelli. The puck don't pay back behind Murray. Recovery by Brody. Back to God to Timmins. Bring the puck behind the net to Manor. Manor right now. Chuck Crack use the board. Pass the puck outside the zone. And for the Manor. Manor hold the puck a little bit longer. Manor keep controlling. 10 seconds to go remaining on this period. Shoot the puck. Intercept by Bokojian. The puck bouncing back at the corner behind Vasilevsky. It's going to be the end of this second period, guys. Between the Toronto and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And that's it. That's all. Oh. And that's it. That's all. Wow. The second period at the Scotiabank is over. Only one goal. Austin Matthews score is 17 of the year, stood by Sundin and Manor. I believe this was on the power play goal. And the shot, guys, during that period, unbelievable. We have 12 shots versus only 4 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning have 2 periods, only 4 shots. You cannot win those games. But again, we have to give credit for the defensive of Toronto Maple Leaf tonight. They really show up. They gave a chance to Toronto to win that game tonight. We'll be interesting how the third period is going to turn over. But again, Toronto, Tampa Bay are only one shot to turn around the momentum of this game about that one there. Pittsburgh attacking right now. I think they are on the power play on that one over there. Should the puck, the Pittsburgh score and take the lead 2-1 over the New York Rangers. The Jet 2-1, Toronto 2-0, Hurricane 3-0. Pittsburgh score 2-1. Brendan Ross score his second his goal tonight. The Flyers 3-2. They are all the update we have for you guys. I'm going to give you the last update of the update here. 50. Black Shark 3-8. Hits 23-13. 7-6 gave away. 3-6. Great goal on the Avalanche shootout. Listen to it this morning. Awesome, William. Thanks so much. We appreciate Coach Rog. Say hello. Awesome. Thanks so much, Melissa. Appreciate that. Coach Rog is back. Welcome back. Peter Graziano, welcome back in the house. Andy Koivula. And that's what we got so far. I watched a sweet game with an Avalanche win and a Georgia shootout. William, yeah, I'm sorry about this. It was a great game to watch. A nice save by Kochikov from Goodrow is this line. Coach Rog is back. Danny T, Coach, Hockey Nation family. Danny T is in the house. Welcome back, Danny. Thanks to be with Hockey Nation show. And that's what's happening there. The Pittsburgh scored 2 goals at the end of the second period to take the lead 2-1. We follow right now the game between Winnipeg and the Toronto, Ottawa Senator. We are almost at the end of this period. Ottawa is 15-5 the shot, but still 2-1. We have a penalty for the Winnipeg, and that's what we got. And that's it. What we have right now. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. That'd be awesome. The NHL always makes some correction about the shot. Now they are 24-8. 24 shot for the Toronto Maple Leafs after 2 periods, guys. Power play for the Ottawa Senator, guys. They scored the first goal of the game on power play. Patterson scored for them. And we have 3 minutes to go over there. Devils, Luciano. Wow. Yeah, it is a great call on the Avalanche shootout. William, thanks so much. Out and their goal. Garage watching the leave. Now, Shabbat contra Parker. This is a big one for the leave. If they can keep that lead, Luciano, you're absolutely right about this. Like I said, that will be very important for them. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight. I know it's holidays. A lot of people are sick. We wish the best speed recovery to Marco and his wife. Both of them got COVID in the last couple of days. And we know we don't want anybody to be sick. It's not a good time. It's holidays. A lot of bad, not other bad. We expect in the USA. I got all the news from here in Thailand. Look like a bad weather is coming. The snow and the snow and cold weather. So hopefully nobody's going to missing the Christmas time. And just be safe, guys, and be smart, right? If you're drinking, don't use your car. Be a smart guy or girl. William and the house. Coach Randy. Coach, what happening to the Devils? It's a young team, right? And sometimes look like they are flat right now. Nothing happening. It's just for me experience learning about this at the end of the day. Reggie from British Columbia is in the house. Welcome back, Reggie. And wow, Ottawa guy all over the about Winnipeg. Unbelievable. 17 shot versus 6. How you doing, Mr. Renji? I got it now, Tampa. Oh, not the same thing last season, Luciano. You can see that, the defensive. Um, I agree with you about this. They don't have Palat. I think Palat for me was really the key of that team on my eyes because Palat's situation, Luciano, it was balanced the team. Sean Thompson is in the house. Welcome, Sean. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show. And then we just wait, guys, for the second period restart. And the Winnipeg Jets score. The Winnipeg Jets score. Sam Gagné. We have a super chat, guys, directly from British Columbia. Reggie, a nice $4 per character, exaggeratedly stretching his arm forward up a cup of coffee.
Oh my God!
Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Another great super chat at the Hockey National Show by our friend, Mr. Reggie. Welcome back. And thank you so much. A nice super chat for the holidays. Thanks so much. He is on fire at the Hockey National Show. And don't forget, guys, if you snow like that, that would be a problem. I'm going to get there behind. We want to thanks again. We have some pushing behind the net. We have a couple of players over there. Poker Hype, thanks so much again, Reggie. Il neige, il neige partout, mon poker. Hey, Sean Thompson, thanks so much. Coach, what did you think about the Islanders goaltender prospect who started in the net for them last night and the start before he sucked? He's not a rookie or the prospect, William. Zorokin has been in NHL over 3 years now. Nobody talk about him. I put him on one of my finalists of the Trophy Vizina. He's a great goaltender. I believe he's going to be the next Vasilevsky in NHL in the next 3 years, like Shostakin, Zorokin. So it's not like you can consider him a prospect but he's not a little bit older players, a goaltender. But I believe on him since I see him. Look, this kid is unbelievable, and he's going to give a lot of chance to Islanders to make a lot of good W the next couple of years, William. But great question about this one over there. Did you? All right. Manufacture knew him, William. Oh, that's awesome, William, to know that. Don't forget the World Junior Championship is going to be start the December 26th from Moncton in Halifax. We're going to follow this really closely. I'm going to starting to make some video about this. Try to get with Michael DeVillano talking about the World Junior Championship. We have to reach him at some point if he want to make some programs. So we're going to go that way with that. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. You're not allowed to call me that. No, we want to be sure, Sean, you understand, to be respectful in the chat. That's what we ask you to do. If you are with us, just talking about hockey, and we're going to give you to be respectful. Carey Price, I don't know. Sean, I don't know personally Carey Price, so I cannot tell you yes or no about this. Only thing we wish him the best of his problem with his knee and ankle. That's pretty much I can tell you about Carey Price, Sean. We have right now a second intermission between the Toronto and the Tampa Bay Lightning. A goal score is 2-0. Would be interesting to follow this game after they start the third period. Around the league, guys, third period beginning, the Flyers take the lead 3-2. The Pittsburgh Penguins conclude with 2 goals at the end of the second period to take the lead 2-1. The Hurricane lead 3-0 after 40 minutes. The Toronto 2-0. The Jet 3-1. And we have 2 games start at 10 o'clock tonight, and we have another game start at 10:30 a little bit later between the Calgary and San Jose Sharks. Coach, just one for a run bad. You are my heel block. Excellent play-by-play. Thanks so much, William. Appreciate that. How many men do you think it look like to injure Carries? I don't have no clue, Sean. Eight game of the program tonight, guys. Between tonight and NHL, it's going to follow all the action around the league. Definitely, we're going to try the best we can, give you more what's going on around. Cole, if the year so far goes to the Rick Barnes on my mind. We have to give credit for Rick Barnes. Honestly, change the culture. Everybody was talking about Rick Barnes, the Blake Wheeler, everything like that. I think Rick Barnes is a little bit underrated as a coach on my eyes. I think we should give him a little bit more credit. What do you think about the what do you think about the you talk about Rodriguez? It was an amazing, great move, to be honest with you. Evan Rodriguez, another player back in the line, another player back in the lineup roster for the Colorado Avalanche. An amazing, great shift, and again, amazing, great move on the power on the shootout. Coach, do you think Han will improve the league game when he play? What he brings for me, Jose, about Han, he brings some kind of player they have, but not the much. Like, he's more like a four-checker guys. He play 4-line. His role he play in the past, and he would bring that kind of quality. Maybe, an injury could happen at the bottom. Because if you think about Malgin, guys, they have a lot of players like him. Like Nick Robinson, a small, it's not a big players. And I think that's the reason I believe the Toronto said, "Well, let's get someone a little bit more forechecker, a little bit more responsible on defensive zone, and in case we need him, but we need a guy like him to get on versus Malgin, because Malgin, the problem, he was shifting the line all the time up and down, and I think it was not it's not a player you want to use in the playoff. I think for me, to best go take him right now for the playoff without helping him long term." Jets are way better this year than I thought it will be. I agree with you, William, about the Jets. I never thought the Jets would be at that level. Now you have to give credit for Buck and Josh Morrissey. I think it's two players where they play better what we expect at the beginning of the season, at least for the defense side of this game for the Winnipeg Jets. Good evening, KLS. Welcome aboard. Thanks to be with the Hockey News Show. Tough loss in DC last night, but I have a great time in the game. Awesome. KLS, KLS was at the game between the Washington Capitals and the Detroit Red Wings. Take the lead 2-0, and the Capitals come back with a W against them. It was a good game overall for the Detroit Red Wings. It's another, when I think about this, KLS, is about Detroit. It's another way to learn about the game, right? To become better as a team. And I have to give credit for that one over there for them. Jeffrey Curry is in the house. Is Tampa having a stinger, or are the Leafs shutting them down? It's really the Toronto Maple Leafs right now shutting down them very well, Jeffrey. They really play a silly game, the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. I got to shake Mark on and Mark R hands. Awesome careless. Yet the mark and it was there with his brother at the game in case the Ovechkin scored a goal. They were there at the case. Yeah, exactly about this one over there. And you're welcome, Jose. RJ give us the update. Thanks so much, Jose. Number 1, Cogliano went hard into the board and went to the locker room. Cogliano. And then, Coach, who do you think will lead the Central Division this year? I still believe the Colorado Avalanche are going to get that way, William. Now, can they finish first? I think it will be, I don't think so. Winnipeg will hang in there. I think the Dallas Stars are the better team versus the Winnipeg Jet. They're dead. They are good defensemen. They can score many ways, and I think the Dallas can hang in there. The Colorado, the interrogation about Colorado is, okay, one, the player coming back, the Lestagog and other missing McKinnon, everything like that. When you're going to get that machine back together, I think they'll be fine. But then I think they would be a little bit too far to finish first. I still believe right now, for what I see, we have to give credit for Minnesota Wild after really a disaster beginning of season, 0-4-1, I believe, at home. They come back, and now they are really, that team is really better and better. But again, I have to go out with Dallas Star at this moment for me. Must be snowstorm in Toronto. Tampa worry about flying out. I don't know, but we'll see. The third pair guys start right now. We're going to go back on the play-by-play commentary. Thanks to be with the Hockey Ninja Show. We're going to try the best we can to carry on this game until the end. At the end, guys, we're going to go around the league, follow what's going on. The third player, draw the puck, is set by Tampa Bay Lightning. Use the ball in neutral zone and for the bench. Like I said, Tampa Bay Lightning, guys, are one shot to cut the lead from 2-1, and that could change the rest of the game. We're battle right now. Keep the puck, Tampa Bay in the zone behind Matt Murray. Recovery right now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Use the board. The puck go back in neutral zone. Battle in front of the board. Recovery right now by Matthews. Matthews cannot keep controlling the puck. Pitching right now by Nylander and Bunting. The puck go behind Vasilevsky. Intercept the puck right now. Pass the puck to the right side to Pokajan, I believe. Use the board. Pass the puck to Killon. Killon dumping the puck and defensive zone. Toronto Maple Leafs. We're set by Justin Hall. Go behind Murray. Long stretch by neutral zone. Set up now by Toronto. Dumping by Vasilevsky. Recovery by Edmund, I believe. Turn around. Then probably use the board. Pass the puck back to Nemeskikov. Recovery by Sakachev. Pass the puck neutral zone for the bench at the Toronto. Now the puck behind Murray. Recovery right there by Brody. Brody lose the puck right away. Pesci right now. Another big hit and for the Tavares. Recovery by Toronto. Get the puck in the zone by Justin Hall. Turn around again. And Toronto, Tampa Bay use the ball behind the net. Great bad play by Justin Hall. Hold the puck right now to the board. The puck go outside the zone. Going to recovery right now by Jan Cole. Use the board. Pass the puck to the other side. Tampa Bay going to regroup. Sonak pass the puck to the side. Great patch checking for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, Toronto, guys, we have to give credit. They are all over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Their speed and the man coverage is good. Now it's coming to Sonak. Through the puck in the back door. Miss the net. Recovery in front of the net. Set up by Kushar. Pass the puck inside. Go back to Kushar. Pass the puck to blind. The puck go back to Sonak. Sonak use the back end. Bring the puck going to get them. Goaltender. Recovery by Justin Hall. Ran the puck on the board. Pinching the puck by Toronto. It's going to be a nice scene. The first whistle of the night of the third period on that one at 18:09 to go on this game. Ireland are still top team on the West and my eyes, William. Yeah, they are a good team for sure. But it will take a little bit longer to get that way because of injuries. Dawson Stream, can you guys please join Dawson Stream? Go back now on the left side, recovery behind the net of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Reset now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Bring the puck to the blind. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to the board. Don't beat puck behind the get by point. Point bring the puck behind the edge. Bring the puck at the opposite corner. Then we're going to get battle on the left side. Toronto get the puck. Another bad play. Get by Cirelli. Keep the puck very safe. Get back to Edmund. Edmund try the puck to Cirelli. Fire puck Black shot with defenseman by Toronto. Là, the puck, I don't like the beginning of the third period by Toronto. A couple of mistakes on defensive zone. Toronto, Tampa Bay, they don't take advantage of those opportunities. Anyhow, they go to regroup in front of the bench, turn around by Belmont, pass the puck, Edmond. Edmond load the puck, pass the puck to the side. Don't play by the Tampa Bay Lightning by Murray. Recovery behind by Timmon. Timmon now control the puck by the neutral zone. Set up now by the Toronto, going to regroup by Tampa Bay. Percussion. Return the puck behind Matt Murray. Chasing by Giordano. Leave the puck to Timmons. Timmons now control the puck, pass the puck to the side. Recovery by the Toronto. And from the bench, lap the puck in the end. A second time, type. Don't play the puck behind Veselski. Chasing without by Marner. Recovery point for the net. Right, great save. A good passive turnover by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And Toronto did not take advantage of that one. It was very close. The puck don't play behind Murray. Control the puck right now. Battle on the left side. The puck go back Toronto, going to get out of the zone at the blue line. Hit the puck the red line. Lap the puck behind Veselski. Chasing the puck behind the goaltender. Pressure by Toronto on the left side of the Veselski. Recovery right now by the Tampa Bay. The key puck in the zone. And now they're going to regroup on defensive zone. Hold the puck by Perry. Pass the puck to Percussion. Go back to Cole. DDD. Or maybe Sokachev. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep the puck right up. Return the puck behind the net. Veselski intercept the puck. Bring the puck on the board. Control by Tampa Bay Lightning. Lap the puck in the zone. The puck go back on defensive zone by the Toronto. Going to reset by Giordano. Go return the puck to Justin Hall. Hall right now. Hold the puck. Pass again in front of the bench at Toronto. Go back to Giordano. Giordano use the board. Don't play puck at the blue line. Intercept the Tampa Bay Lightning. They are coming back on the left side of the Murray. Shoot the puck. And Murray make a save. Go back behind the net. She's now. Another great play by Toronto. Recovery puck by Bunting. Lap the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back. Possibly an icing will be that call for the referee for the linesman. Going to reset all the way back on defensive zone. We have to reset at the left side of Matt Murray. 2 shots for the Tampa Bay Lightning on the third period. And the Toronto have only 1 shot. That's what we got so far at the third period. Hi, Mr. Marco. The Tampa Bay Lightning score. Nemesnikov and the Tampa Bay Lightning cut the lead from 2-1. I just mentioned to you guys, it's not looking good since the beginning of the third period. They nail it. The Tampa Bay Lightning cut the lead to 2-1. That's not what you're looking for if you're a Tampa Bay Lightning. Toronto Maple Leaf. A turnover, a bad play on the defensive zone by Giordano. Everybody cheat. And Giordano go a little bit forward. And that made the turnover by Timmon and Giordano. Bad coverage by the defenseman. Great goal by the Tampa Bay Lightning to cut the lead 2-1. This is maybe one of the rare mistakes by the Toronto tonight. But again, Nemesnikov score. Go back now behind the net of Toronto Maple Leaf. Set up now. You can see the momentum could shift. Anyhow, Toronto attacking now. Coming back in the defensive zone. Control puck by Bunting. Ran the puck on the board. They'll go back to the side. Matthews went out to get a puck again. Bring the puck to the blue line. Holding the puck. Returning the puck in the corner. Bunting in front of the Sonak. Finally, Tampa Bay going to recover the puck back to Sergachev. Sergachev attacking now. Sergachev at the blue line. Hold the puck a little bit longer at the red line. Kick out the puck because Sharap. Don't play puck behind the Murray. Recovered by the defenseman. Justin Holder. And in front of the Nick Pod. Bring puck to Marner. Marner hold the puck a little bit longer. Marner pass the puck to Brody at the red line. Comping the puck right now on the opposite corner. Chasing now on the left side. C'est by the Toronto Maple Leaf behind the net. I think it's Ekval. No, it's Tavares. Tavares went out with Jack Rock. Intercept by Marner. Marner hold the puck a little bit longer. Marner pass the puck to Jordan. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Puck back on the side. Recovered by Justin Hall. Bring the puck to Mitch Marner. Marner attacking now the left side of the Veselski. Change the direction. Hold the puck a little bit longer at the wall. Back to the gun in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Veselski make a save with the glove. No rebound in front of Jack Rock. We're going to reset now on the left side of the Veselski, and that way the 14:44 to go remaining. And again, bad coverage between the defensemen after the Matthews lose his face-off. Gave that first goal of the night at Tampa Bay Lightning. Really, again, part a mistake of the Toronto, the players. Let's hope Toronto can do something this time. Tampa up and Toronto are finishing. Same old story about this one over there. I pick up Kigate tonight on the Fantasy Today too. Awesome. Congratulations. Go back behind the net. Set up by Tampa Bay Lightning. Ran puck in front of Brandon Point. Pinch by the Toronto. The puck bouncing back. Defensive zone. Go to recovery. Go DD. Set up now in front of the bench. Recovery by Manor. Manor lobbed the puck behind Vasilevsky. But the puck go out of the play, by the way. We're going to reset now in front of the bench of both teams. Still 12:31 to go remaining on this period. Face off now on the right there in the middle of the ice. 3-0 Carolina again. The Tampa Bay again the Devils. Go back now. Recovery by the Toronto. We're going to win the face off. Don't pay by Ben Vasilevsky. Chasing now by Chuck Rock or Kerfoot. Bring by behind the net. Pressure now by David Camp. Reset by Perpix. Perpix went out in the corner. Finding part to the side. Pinch by the Toronto and Palais. And Tampa Bay attacking Edmund. Edmund's coming now. 1-1. Edmund fire puck. Or Murray make a say the puck all of the play going to reset on the left side. Tampa Bay get out of the third period a little bit faster, quicker, and more aware to come back in this game. You can see already a 13 shot. They already shot 5 times at the beginning of this third period. Toronto play a little bit on the hill. Unfortunately for them, would be interesting to see that. And this go, leave, go. Murray could be the X factor. Thought he'll be there. Campbell. Would be interesting to see that, Jeffrey. If Matt Murray can handle that Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. Face out on the right side of Matt Murray. Matthews with Stanko's winning by Matthews. Went for Justin Holt, bring it back to corner. But another bad play by Toronto Maple Leaf. What a bad play. Wow, just gave the goal. The puck went away by Bunting, shot by the blinds. And a block shot by Toronto Maple Leaf. But again, another turnover by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Unbelievable the way they get out that way. So, Gachev, now Kucherov, intercept the puck. Kucherov on the offensive. Kucherov's coming. Shoot the puck, and Murray make a save. Recovery by the left side. Go back against Stanko. Shoot the puck again over Kucherov. Go back, Murray. Recovery by Toronto Maple Leaf to the board. Loud the puck on the back end. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Hold back by Sergachev. Going to recovery behind the goaltender. Wow. That's happening at this one over there. We have right now so much just watching the stream. Awesome. Recovery now by the Sergachev. Pass the puck neutral zone. Bring the puck in front of the bench. Recovery by Sergachev. Pass the puck to on the side. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender of the Murray. Pass the puck to Lindgren. Lindgren to Ashton Reese. Pass the puck to 4-line for the Toronto. Pushing Edmund on Oldberg. Recovery went out by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lost the puck. And Toronto going to get out. Try the puck behind. Set up now in front of Edmund. Pass down by Toronto. Maple Leaf. Hold the puck a little bit. Back to Oldman. Shoot the puck. He hit the post. Holman surprised Vasilevsky. Don't play by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Chasing now. Adrian in front of the Lindgren. Recovery by Giordano. Giordano pressure by Tampa Bay in front of the Murray. Shoot the puck. And Murray make a save with the right shoulder. Go back out into the zone. Keep the puck. Tampa Bay Lightning. Shoot the puck. Black shot for Toronto Maple Leaf. The puck go back on defensive zone. Hold it back. 16 shot the Tampa Bay Lightning guys. They already have 8 shots. On this period, go back behind the goaltender, set up at Toronto, D reverse on the back end, bring the puck to the O's at the blue line, pinch by now by Sonak, the puck stay in the zone, finally puck outside the zone, recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning, they're going to reset on defensive zone by Young Cole at 12-19 to go remaining on the third period, go back now in front of the bench, set up by the Kucherov, pass the puck right side, gas again at the Tampa Bay Lightning, don't play the puck behind Murray, chasing now by Justin Holt behind the net, go reverse, pass the ball, Brody, pressure by the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Toronto get out of the zone, but the puck losing in the neutral zone, set up at Tampa Bay, they're going to return on the offensive zone, go back right now, the other side, Murray, controlling right now by Belmar, bring it back to Barron, bring it back to the blue line, go to DG, fire the puck over the head of Murray, the puck go back to the side, recovery right now by the Tampa Bay, Kinnon, bring it back to Belmar, hold the puck, don't pay the puck in front yet, Murray make a save, no rebound, stop the puck with the glove, going to reset now on the left side, the Tampa Bay guy all over the Toronto Maple Leaf. That's what John Cooper won, is a goal at the beginning of the third period. They got it, and we'll be interested now what's going to happen. We have a TV timeout. We're going to set up all the stuff you need to know about that one over there. a lot of giveaway at the beginning of the third period by the Toronto Maple Leafs make Tampa Bay to come back in the game. That's a good thing about them. About that, all the update is done. The score around the league, guys, is still 4-2 Flyers, 2-1 the Pittsburgh, 3-0 Hurricane, the Toronto 2-1, the Jets 4-1, and that's what's happening. Stamkos got an assist on that one over there. Stamkos got an assist. It was the second goal, by the way, by Nemeskinov. We'll see why in the chat. Jeffrey, an argument. You say your comments. No argument, William. Do you think we are better without Riley? Yeah, but no. I wonder if the select we don't need a difference for Riley. What does it really offer anyway? All right, we have to buck a drop back on that one. I believe players like Matthew are making it fun play both ways. The SickKidFoundation.com. That's nice to see that at the game tonight. Let's go. Leave is what it is. Face off now on the right side of Matt Murray. Another one. Tavares face off. 11:44. Battle went out. Toronto win the face-off. Recovery. Bring it back to the side. Don't put the puck back. Regroup the DG. Set up now by Giordano. Back to Timmon. Back to Giordano. Pass the puck. Don't put the puck by Toronto. Don't put by the corner. Chasing by Tavares. First one to get is Edmund. Pass the puck to Sergachev. Sergachev with Edmund together. Pass the puck in the zone. Don't put the puck by the goaltender. Chasing now. Behind it by Colton. Pressure by Killorn. Colton right there on the right side of the Murray. Pass the puck to Edmund. Edmund passes to Sergachev. Hold the puck. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Toronto Maple Leafs. Use the Tavares. Use the board. Pass the puck. Edmund intercept the puck. Another bad play by the Toronto Maple Leafs for the bench. Pat Tavares. We're going to regroup. We're going to go back on defensive zone. 11 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this third period of this game. Giordano pass the puck the side to Ekbar. And for Edger. Return the puck. Giordano. Pressure by Cirelli. Pass the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back. Recovered by Kerfoot. Kerfoot attacking now. Kerfoot shoot the puck left side by Vesinski. Attacking now in the corner. Pass the puck to the blind. Don't play puck by Justin Holt. Bring the puck to Ekbar. No chin. Go back in the corner. Chasing on upper Sonak. Jonas trying to bug it south. Outside the zone. Intercept Toronto. Return the puck behind Vesinski. Recovered by Ekbar. Battle went up Sonak. Back to permanent point. Point went out to Kisharov. Kisharov to the blind. Kisharov to the red line. Kisharov's coming out. Kisharov in offensive zone. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck behind to point. Intercept the puck. Bring the puck outside the zone. Going to reset to Sonak. Wait for Kisharov attacking now. Sonak don't play the puck behind Murray. Bring the puck on the board. Justin hold the puck again. Return the puck behind the net. Justin no. Justin hold the puck behind Matthews. And Matthews battle. Finally, Toronto going to get out of the zone by Pierre Ekbar. Ekbar led the puck into the zone. A bit too far for Matthews. And could recover into the side. Matthews could have puck in front of Matthews. Should have puck. Great by Vesinski. Recovering by Edmund. Running puck intercept now by Nylander. Nylander attacking now. Nylander skate around Edmund. And now Edmund and Nylander should have puck in front of it. Go back to the right side. Go back to Timmon. Should have puck. Vesinski make a save. And recover by Zempobi. Like near the puck stay in the zone by Timmon. Ready for the left side. Go back to Nylander. Nylander try to get a gun around the board. Bouncing by behind the net. The puck bouncing back. Pinch right now by Timmon. Recover by Nylander. On backhand. Matthews should have puck. Miss the net belly. Go back on the left side. Then pop in now. Steve cold time. Don't put the puck in the neutral zone. Recover by Toronto and play at the red line. Go back. DDD. Set up like 10 men. Use the board behind the net. Recover by Matthews. Matthews set up now. Matthews should have puck over the stop by Vesinski. Recovery by Toronto at the blind. Get up now by Timmon. Intercept the puck. Go back to the left side. Recovery by Nylander or Manor. Will come in front of the net. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep controlling. Pack the puck the blind. Set up now by Timmon. Timmon fire puck. Black shot by the defenseman. The public. Keep the puck in the zone by Timmon. Don't play puck behind the goaltender. Intercept by Edmund. Edmund try to lob the puck into the zone. The puck bouncing in front of the bench. Recovery Tampa Bay Lightning. Attacking now. Possibility back in the corner by Lindgren in front of Stamkos. Pressure right now. now. Chasé par Tavares et Kucherov. Go back left side. Bandumpé by Toronto Maple Leafs going to get out of zone. Mitch Marner hold the puck a little bit longer. Marner dumpé puck left side. Contrôlé maintenant par Jack Rock. Contrôlé par the right side of Vasilevsky. Intercept by Tampa Bay Lightning. Nemeskikov scored the second goal of the season, his first of the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. Now, Tampa Bay by the Tampa Bay Lightning behind Van Murray. Recovered by Justin Holt. Win the puck on the board. The puck will back all the way back on defensive zone. Possibly an icing, chasing the puck all the way. Winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning. No chance. We have 8 minutes to go remaining on this third period between the Toronto and the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have 35 shots versus 17. The game's getting closer. It is on before on the trip that they need about this one with that. We're going to reset now on the defensive zone. Can the Toronto hanging there? That will be interesting. Matthews almost score on the last play. Vasilevsky was solid between the pipe. We see interesting how they're going to return the Rangers score about that one there. Go back now on the left side. TV timeout. The Flyers 4-3 win out again the Blue Jacket. The Pittsburgh score again, and now they are 3-2. And then the Hurricane 3-0, the Maple Leaf 2-1, the Jet 4-1. All the goals we have are now 5 games in action right now. We'll be interesting if the Pittsburgh and the Flyers can handle the lead by 1, and then the Toronto Maple Leafs, how they're going to respond with 8:25 to go remaining on this third period. We really appreciate Lee always hanging under the Lee live. Nat, welcome back in the house. Nat, welcome, and the Hockey Nation live show on the great night on the December 21st or 20th. Here we go. We're going to follow the game live both ways. I'm going to follow Pittsburgh and the Rangers on my left. I'm going to follow Toronto on my right. So going to see what's going on around. Thanks so much, Coach. Do you always do play-by-play in the beginning? Did you always do play-by-play? Not really. It took me about 6 months, William. I make a play-by-play before. 6 months. At the beginning, I did not do any play-by-play. I did like some show live with Michael DeVillano. Here we go. Tampa Bay attacking now in front of the bench. Sonak pass the kick out the puck on the left side of Murray. Bring it by the corner behind the net. Battle on the left side. Recovery by Oldgren. Bring it by outside zone. Great hit by Sonak. Keep the puck in the zone by Tampa Bay Lightning. Bring it by in front of the net. A bit great save by the recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Use the board. Another check by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck stay in the zone. Holding there. Shoot the puck in the opposite corner. Puck bouncing in front of the net. The puck go back on the left side. Murray try to get the puck. The track number. The puck go behind the net. Tampa Bay put some pressure on the back of the blind. Set up now, person against that. Go back, fire the puck. Murray can block shot, but I don't know it was Murray or the defenseman. The Toronto are forehand right now, trying back outside the zone. Finally bouncing again. Great pinch by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Keep the puck in the zone. Toronto cannot get the puck in the zone. Passes this. Finally, Toronto going to get out of the zone by Oldberg. Oldberg run the puck to the side. Don't pay by the right side. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Wow, this was close. 7 minutes to go remaining on this third period between the Tampa Bay and the Toronto. Attacking out Tampa Bay Lightning. Could the puck to Colton. Bring it in front of Timmins. Battle for the left side. Great play by Timmins. Shoot the puck. Murray make a save. No rebound. We're going to reset on that left side over there. 18 shot versus 35. Tampa Bay put some pressure on the defensive zone of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we're going to be interested how they're going to respond. The young team of the Toronto tonight. Go Leafs, go Melissa. Not sure. Jose agree. Puck back behind the net, set up by Justin Holt. Bring it back to the left corner, opposite corner. Dump it by the Toronto Berlin from the bench. We're going to regroup on defensive zone. The puck bouncing back to Justin Holt. Loud the puck behind Veselski, chasing the left side. No icing. Veselski play the puck right now. Battle for the puck behind the net. There recovery by Edmond on the board. Long stretch by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck bouncing back. A battle on the left side. Recovery by Toronto. Great patch checking by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Intercept now by Young Cole. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs. But Edmond intercept the puck right there. Edmond in front of David Cam. Edmond playing two players with him. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs. Don't pay pas by Pierre-Edouard. Rain point for the net. No, for a bit too far for Kerfoot. Recovery Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck bouncing back behind the net. Recovery by Sergachev. Don't pay the ball by Kerfoot. Rain the puck on the board. The puck back out the blue line. Intercept the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're attacking now on defensive zone. Attacking now Pesserelli on offensive zone. Drive ball behind. Fire the puck. Miss the net completely. Recovery by Tampa Bay Lightning. Bring it back to the blue line. Set up now by Sonak. Sonak keep the control puck. Don't pay pas behind goaltender. A bit too far for Giordano. Puck upon the left side. Stankos keep the puck in the zone. Shoot the puck to the line. Miss the net completely. Recovery by Sonak. Sonak bring the puck to Stankos. Stankos, not Stankos, it's Cerelli. Bring the puck to the corner. Back again by Stankos. Recovery by Toronto. Brody pass the puck to the side. Brody pass the puck to the side. Intercept Tampa Bay Lightning. Keep the puck in the zone. Tampa Bay still in the zone right now. Tampa Bay at the whole blue line. Bring the puck in front of the net. Recovery by Cerelli. Bring the puck to the side. Recovery by Stankos. Lose the puck in front. They keep the puck in the zone by Tampa Bay Lightning. Bring the puck to Stankos. Stankos attacking now. Pass the puck. Intercept by Toronto Maple but the leg. Recovery by Sonak. Pass the puck to Stankos. Send pressure by Toronto Maple by Eggball. And the Toronto's coming back, but continued by Cole. Pass the puck a little bit to Kucherov. Kucherov at the blind. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck of the backhand. Chased by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Recovered by Marner. Rim the puck around the board. Intercept by Timmins. On the right side, Murray. Pass the puck in neutral zone. Intercept by Nylander. The player in front of the bench. Recovered by Nylander. Attacking on the other side. Fire puck. Make a save. Go back on the other side out of the play. We're going to recover it now on the less of 5 minutes to go remaining on this third period. It's time for the countdown final at the Hockey Nation Live Show. We'll be interested if Toronto can hang in there, guys, because right now they got dominated by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Right now, what's happening? The shots are 36-19. I'm going to make that change right there, 36-19 at this moment. But again, Toronto make a couple of mistakes. Will maybe going to have some problem if they don't pay more attention what's going on around them. The black shots are 5-13. We have a TV timeout, so we have time to set up the update. You guys take away 4 and 7. 7. The giveaway is 10 and 9. A lot of more take away by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Don't play a solid different third line, third period. 19 shot versus 33 on the takeaway. That's what we got so far. Thank you so much to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight. Well, let's go back over there here. Let's go, Luciano. Come on, buddy.
Je me pense au centre-belle parce que c'est les mêmes instruments, puis je sais que le monde est prêt de lever des mains au bout.
Pittsburgh winning 3-2 at home with 4:26 to go remaining on this third period between the Toronto and between the Rangers and Pittsburgh. We are back at the Scotiabank and Toronto. And we see the last less of 5 minutes to go. Face off now on the right side of Veselski is going to be Nick Paul. Face to Nylander, winner from 45. Vesely make a save. Rebound in the side. Vesely try again. Another big save. Edmund recover the puck. Edmund's coming out. Turn around for the Toronto Maple Matthews. Chasing the puck right now in the corner. Pressure for the Toronto. Pass the puck again. The left side. Recover by Nick Paul. Pass the puck to the side to Sergachev. Use the puck in the neutral zone. Intercept by Matthews. Don't bring the puck back in the hand of Vasilevsky with 4:34 to go remaining on this. Go back now by Young Cole. Cole right now. Recover the puck. Cole to kick out the puck in the neutral zone. Set up now by Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck. Recovery by Toronto. They're going to regroup DDD. Back right now at the blind. Hold the puck. Left side. Controlled by Egwald. Dumping the puck behind the goaltender of the Vasilevsky. Reset now by the defenseman Edmund, I believe. Go behind. Yeah, it's Young Cole. 4:10 to go remaining on the third period. New plus coming for both teams for that shift. Go back on the neutral zone. Set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lose the puck in the net. Corey Perry try to get a puck. Oh, Justin Hall recover the puck in front of Perry. Don't beat the puck to Kerfoot. Kerfoot to back. Don't play the puck behind Vasilevsky. Chasing pressure in front of Bukashin. But Kerfoot pass the puck behind the goaltender. Pressure by Belmont. Back to Kerfoot. Kerfoot behind. Intercept the Tampa Bay Lightning. Bad play. Recover the Tampa Bay Lightning. Try to get the puck around to Maroon. Intercept by Egwald. Don't play the puck behind Vasilevsky. New plus coming for Toronto Maple Leafs. 3:35 to go remaining on the third period at the Scotiabank in Toronto. It's still 2-1. Go back now by Percussion. Set up the breakout. Pass the puck in front of the bench of the Toronto. Holding the puck right now. Pass to get Billy. Run the puck behind Murray. Leave the puck in the left corner. Back to Brody. Leave the puck blind. Intercept now. Shoot the puck per picks. And miss the net completely. Bouncing the puck right now for Edmund. Pinching the puck right now. Try the puck outside the zone. Keep control for Toronto. Loud the puck into the zone. And a bad play by Toronto. Keep the puck at Tampa Bay Lightning. They'll go back an offside zone at the blue line. Go to a set now in front of the bench and neutral zone with 3:07 to go remaining, guys. That's going to be until to the end of this game. Don't go nowhere. Stay with the Hockey Initialized Show for the end of this game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And that's what we got. Winnipeg 4-1 again Ottawa Senator. Here we go. Matthews back on the line. Tavares, Marner is back on the ice right now. And we see what's happening there. We still follow what. Back on the right side of the Matt Murray. Tavares right now. Win the face off, drop up behind, set up now by Sandin, I believe, not Sandin, recovery now, it was on, set up now by Marner. Marner lob the puck behind, recovery by Tampa Bay Lightning, go DG, set up now, hold the puck by Edmund. Edmund use the puck, pass the puck in neutral zone, go back on the offensive zone, Kucherov back it again, and turn around, and Toronto attacking, at 3 versus 1, Marner hold the puck a little bit, at 2-1, Marner to back at the back door, turn around, a bad play, Tampa Bay coming back over there, wow, what a bad play by Tavares and Marner, but Tavares still the puck over there, turn around over there, shoot the puck versus make a save. Behind the net. On the point on the side. Pinch by Toronto Maple Leafs behind. Go back again. Now Tampa Bay Lightning. Don't love the point it was on. Set up by Marner. Puck bouncing back. Recovery by now by Tampa Bay going to regroup at 3 versus 1 Toronto. They just wasted 3 versus 1. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go remaining at the Scotiabank at Toronto. Go back right now. Pass the puck the side. Control by Cirelli. A point. Pass the puck again. Tampa Bay. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs. Hold the puck. Don't play the puck by Egwald ability. Come back on defensive zone. Set up by Sergachev. Now it's Sergachev on the ice right now. Careful is on ice. Pass the puck to Brandon Point at the blue line. Coming to the red line. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Point in offensive zone. Keep controlling. Don't play the puck in the corner. Reset now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hit the puck to Giordano. Pass out to the side. Toronto get out of the zone. Finally, Pierre Egwald. I think so. Pass the puck to the side. Go back in front of the bench of Toronto. Shoot the puck. And then score! The Toronto Maple Leafs. An empty net. And we are 3-1, Kerfoot score, and the Toronto nail it tonight at the Scotiabank. Again, the best team in NHL with 2 winning cup in the last 3 years. The Tampa Bay and the Toronto score, and they take the lead 3-1, and empty net for Toronto. Maybe this is the end of this game. Who knows? They'll still have a lot of time. But again, it's a goal, and empty net for the Toronto Maple Leafs to get that W tonight. Wow. What a game so far we have. We have a very good sign 3-1 Hurricane. Pierre-Edouard score. Face up, and it was on right there. 3-1 over there. We're going to put the goal over there. That's a 3. We're going to go over there. Now, we'll go back on the game. Edouard, 6th of the year. I'm going to set up a little bit later. Go back on the side. Don't pay pass Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass it, and I think that was the call for the referee. Go back over there. Go back into the side. 1:33 to go remaining on this period. Pierre-Edouard score an empty net. They gave 39 shots tonight for the Toronto Maple Leafs against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Still 3-2 to go remaining between Pittsburgh and the Rangers with 2:40 to go remaining on this game. We have to go back in Toronto, follow up the NHL Hockey Nation that should bring all the data network of what's going on around the league. Don't go to what? Face out the right side of Vasilevsky, winning by Tampa Bay Lightning. Contrôle pas went up by Edmund. Edmund pass the puck to Sergachev. Sergachev the blind. Sergachev hold the puck. Pass the puck left side. Contrôlé went up by Tampa Bay to Stanko. Stanko allowed the puck behind the net. Chasing went up by Stanko. At the behind the goaltender. Bring the puck to the side. Recovery by Brandon Point. Toronto to get the puck outside the zone. Battle all the way. Recovery behind the net. Set up now to turn around by Justin Ole. Pass the puck to the left side to Ashton Race. Recovery. Sergachev shoot the puck. Blast shot by Toronto Maple Leafs. Hold the puck a little bit longer. And Marner allowed the puck all the way back on defensive zone. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. With 1 minute to go remaining, guys, on this third period between the Toronto and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Holding the puck by Victor Edmond. Pass the puck to the side. Don't pay the puck by Tampa Bay Lightning. Go behind the net of the Murray. Recovery the Tampa Bay. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep the puck at the wall. Pass the puck to Nick Paul. Nick Paul attacking went out. The Toronto still the puck. Nylander's coming now. Nylander at the red line. Nylander's coming on the offensive zone. Hand to net. Nylander control the puck. Hey, bring the puck in the net. It's the Toronto. It's this time to turn off the lights at the Scotiabank because this game is over. William Nylander and empty net. It's 4-1 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto tonight, they just make a print on this team to become one of the best teams in the next. That will give you an idea what the Toronto can do against the Tampa Bay Lightning. What a game performance the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight at the Scotiabank. And they bounce back after 2 losses in the last 2 games. And they dominate the Tampa Bay Lightning most of the game. And this is going to be the end of this game for the score 4-1. I expect an empty net, 2 goals, and empty net. We still 1:32 to go remaining, guys, on the Pittsburgh Penguins, 3-2. We have less now 22 seconds remaining of this game. Congratulations for all the Toronto fans who score. As the last goal is Nylander for the HABS Fantasy 27 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Shoot the puck in front of Murray. Murray make a save. It's going to be the end of this game with 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go. Tonight at the Scotiabank, the Toronto Maple Leafs 4, the Tampa Bay Lightning 1. This is concluded, guys. This game between the Toronto and the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Carolina score, take the lead 4-1. I follow everything going on around the league. We're going to finish the game between the Toronto, between the Carolina, Pittsburgh and the New York Rangers. We're going to get that. When I look at Philly tonight, we see all the score around the league. Honestly, we can get that part of there. The Pittsburgh 3-2. The Flyers win 5-3. Hurricane 4-1. Toronto 1-4-1. The Jet 5-1. And that's Pittsburgh Penguin right now. And then T-Net right now for the New York Rangers. We'll see if Pittsburgh can respond. Can the Rangers tie the game 3-3? We are live at the game between the Pittsburgh and the New York Rangers. That's what we can do here at the Hockey Nation Show. We can carry on everywhere. Crosby face to check winning right now. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Rebound. The puck back in front of Jarry. Recovered by Panarin. Shoot the puck. Black shot. Pittsburgh Penguin. The puck go back out of the play. We'll go to a center defensive zone of the Travis Jarry. Great play by the Jarry to make a big save in front of the Panarin. Nylander score. Yeah, Nylander score for that one over there. The shot of 40-19 at the end. Go back now on the face-off on the left side. Jarry winning right out by New York Rangers, bring the puck around the board. Creator, recovery by Zibanejad, behind the net, bring the puck to Creator. Chasing out, bring the puck to the left side. Go back to Panarin, bring the puck to the line. Hold the puck, go DD. Set up by Fox. Fox don't hold the puck. Fire the puck, Zibanejad. Jerry, make a save, no rebound. Great shot by Zibanejad. But again, cannot do anything about that for them. The face-off, guys, at the end of the day is 49-51. I'm going to give you all the block shot. 14 hit 33-20, gave away 11-10. This is the final stats of the game tonight. Panarin keep the puck. The puck outside the zone. They're going to recovery. 1 minute to go remaining tonight. Again, the Pittsburgh and New York Rangers go back behind the net. Set up now. Go DD. Back up behind the net by Adam Fox. Alex Fox at the goal line. Kick out the puck left side. Go back now by Shedil. Shedil hold the puck. Kick out the puck on the right side. Comprehend in front of the net. Go back and again. Everybody hit the net. And we have no penalty, I believe. Jarry hit Zibanejad after he got the slide and the goalie. And that's what we got at that moment. I don't know if they call the call on that tripping on that. And then the score, Cole shutting up that. Shut up the listening to you tonight on this game on the channel. Yeah, I know, right? That happened a lot, by the way. I will complete a win tonight, but believe. I agree with you, William. I think he's a great assessment about this game. You know, you can give a turnover, but I think overall, the first two periods, Toronto play an impeccable game, dominate on all area. Go back right now. Go back to the blind. Adam Fox hold the puck a little bit longer. Fox bring the puck. Zibanejad shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Go cover to the side. Return the puck to Zibanejad. Chased by Pittsburgh Penguins. Leave the puck inside the zone. By the Rangers. Love the puck corner. Back up by Zumelin. And for the Greater. Battle for the puck in the corner. Recovered by Shedil. Read the puck to Panarin. Hold the puck to Ashmack. Bring the puck. Hold the puck all the way back. Set up a throw check. Throw check. Battle back to Panarin. Pittsburgh try to get the puck around the board. Keep the puck in the corner. Recovery by Greater. Greater hold the puck a little bit longer. Bring the puck to the corner. Bad play by Greater. Holding the puck Pittsburgh. The puck stay in the zone. Recovery by in front of the net. Coming back. Fire puck. Black shot right away. Go back in the corner. Control the puck right now. Don't put the puck on the other side. The puck go back on the defensive zone. This is the end of this game. The Pittsburgh Penguins guys win at home 3-2 against the Rangers. That's give them a W for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Very big game for Pittsburgh. And that's it for this game between all the way. So we have under the game over. The Flyers 5-3. The Pittsburgh 3-2. Carolina 4-1. Toronto Maple Leaf 4-1. The Jet lead 5-1, guys. So we'll be interesting what happening for the rest of the night. Hopefully your predictions are pretty good so far for everybody. And that's conclude everything happened tonight in NHL. We're going to see the standing and NHL, guys, see happening. We have some change in the standing. But first of all, guys, on the wild card, the New Jersey and the Carolina are tied with 44 points. The New York Rangers are at 41, but now the Pittsburgh are 40. The New Islanders are in the wild card. The Washington Buffalo following by Florida Panthers. On the West tonight, Winnipeg is going to win, going to be 1 point behind the Dallas Star. So pretty interesting. Go leave, go Jose about this. Then we have Kevin TB go back in the house. Welcome back, the Kevin. You got to believe Luciano leave for live. Coach, I see going on the matches the next couple of years. Yes, William, when Tavares will be out, I think Matthews can get it for sure. Think it's just getting worse for the Columbus Blue Jacket. Luciano, yes, I agree with you. They are the team going to be at the bottom at the end of the year. Think getting worse for the Columbus. Columbus is gonna get in the better lottery. Yes, indeed, I agree with you. You know, they got Jiricek last season. They have a lot of good players over there. They have Johnson, Selinger, Chernikov. Injury guy hurt them a lot. The Wawrinski, the Bovis, the Joner, Laney, Muskiklin. They have a lot of players got hurt all year long for the Columbus Blue Jackets, and that's not helping them. You have to be honest with you about that team. Coach is doing a great job. Thanks so much, Mr. Danny. Appreciate that, everybody. This game was fast. Thing about this guy is 9:39. We finished what 9:35. This game played in 2 hours and maybe 15 minutes or 17 minutes. This game was fast. But all the game are done. The Jet now lead 5-1. All the game are done, guys, are 7 o'clock tonight. Flyers not a surprise. Pittsburgh, it could be one way to another way tonight. And then the Hurricane beat the Devils. The Devils are struggling right now. The Toronto beat the Lightning. The Jets are especially the Browns have absolutely blown me away how well they have done this year. Absolutely right about this, William. The way they respond, Ulmark and Lingholm, before Marchand and McEnroy was there, he was on the injury. That team, from the beginning of like I said yesterday, I think, they never have any slump. They constantly performing night after night. Whatever you put the team in front of them, they completely play an amazing, great year. Rudolph, coach, you are the second and your World Fantasy League. No, but it depends. Like on the Fantasy Hockey League we run, no, I'm not there. But on this here on the prediction, I'm close on the top. No, and they go R. Rudolph, welcome back, by the way, Mr. Rudolph, directly from the beautiful country of. He's in Tokyo, by the way, not a country, but in Tokyo. Run with Kings and Moderator Aston knock the door. Welcome back, Mr. Ron and Rudolph. Thanks for being a part of the show. Hey, Coach, what is your prediction for the Habs versus Avalanche tomorrow? 4-1, William, for the Colorado tomorrow night. Nick Hogg already and the lottery committee is going to join. Yes, Andy, you're absolutely right about this. Both of them are going to go for better. But again, don't be too much. I would be, honestly, don't discount Fantilli. I know Bedard is really an exception, and I understand that, and I agree with you. But I think we should give a little bit more Fantilli, another good player, and this draft for the upcoming. I'm sorry, 4-2, Avalanche, Melissa. We are going to keep Lausanne. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, Nick, that's okay. That's what they are doing, and that's okay with them. They have a lot of good prospects, Chicago Blackhawks. Koczynski is a great defenseman over there, and they're going to be like this for 3 years in front of you, Nick. If they can get better Fantilli, and then maybe Pisa, is it Pisa or Misa? In 2024, I think that will be helping them a long term. Definitely. The rest of the night, guys, the Blues play the Kraken. Very important game for St. Louis Blues. I know it's a back-to-back game, but you never know what could happen. Kraken played well overall. The Ducks with the Kings. I think the Kings should have that one over there. The Flame, the Sharks. This is really important game for the Flame. Why? Because they want to stay in the race. And, since the beginning of the season, the Flame and the Edmonton are inconsistency. That would be good for the Flame. Huberdeau have a better game, but Huberdeau is going to struggle all year long anyway. But it is what it is. We're going to go back on the chat right now here. What he said, Toronto 11-11, Tampa Bay shot. All right, thanks so much about this. Definitely is a great skater. He has size, absolutely right, big 6'3", really good players. Like I said, I would take him before Michkov if I was the them, honestly. And don't forget, guys, Leo Carlson. I think Leo Carlson is the underrated between all four. I don't say he's better, but Leo Carlson, guy, is a big 6'3", winger center. He's shifty, unbelievable. He played in the SHL already. For me, I would predict that way already. Bedard, Fantilli, Leo Carlson, and Michkov. That will be my prediction of that one over there. Alexandre Meilleur, welcome aboard. Is not injured. Nazar, yep, Nazar. It was the draft 13 for the Chicago Blackhawks. Another great pick for the Chicago after they got Korchinski. Yep, you're absolutely right about this. Great point. You mentioned this, Alexandre. Very good point about the Chicago Blackhawks. Again, they have Richard over there. They have a lot of good news about this one over there. And Crosby scored the winning goal tonight for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Greater goal scored the 2 goals of the game for the Rangers. Welcome back, Alexandre. Power play, Tampa 0-1, 1-2. Yeah, I was not too sure about this one over there. Thank you, RJ, to give us some information about this one. The opening season would be the entire season until end of the season. Yes, and then Luciano, I would not be surprised if they have five team at that division make the playoff. Michkov calls, will he come to the North America? What about his contract? So he cannot come before 25, 26, William. So when you have a contract with KHL, you have to stay there until the expiration of your contract over there. So I don't think so he will come, unfortunately. 5-0 tonight so far. Congratulations, Randy Walkman. I'm not good enough for that, but I think I'm 4-1. Come on. Randy, congratulations, Randy. Welcome back in the house, Randy. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, sorry to hear that. Are the New Jersey play now the way we thought they would have been at the beginning of the season? Not that way, but it's run. I think I was, at the beginning of the season, guys, what we said about the Devils, red flag, the goaltender. That's happening right now. They don't get a lot of good stand up. They don't have a lot of good performance right now for the goaltender. Of course, the offensive is off. We don't see now Jesper Bratt, Quinn Hughes, Jack Hughes, and the rest of the team, right? I understand that. They score 1-2 goals per game, but I don't think so. The goaltender make the big save to keep the team and the game. So the key right now to stop the slump, the sooner it will be better. And how they're going to react after that. Again, like I said earlier, guys, is the team really young. It's not like a lot of experience. So they're going to go through those kind of adversity challenge. Maybe it's going to be benefit at long term. But we always said the goaltender. Now they get Mackenzie Blackwood. Now he's going to be ready, I'm pretty sure, the next game. Can change the momentum. Can he become the Mackenzie we expect him? You never know. That may be a turnover for the Devils, come back in the race and, stop the slump they are right now. But great point, Ron, to mention that. I agree with you about this one. 33 hours wait for Third Rock AR. They said, wow. Lucky Saddle Kraken and the King Luciano. But for Michkov is going timing 24-25. He would have account 2020. It's perfect for a mini players. But that's Alexandre. Yes, I would say yes. One side on this one. I would say remember, guys, the Kaprizov, right? He came in the USA at 23, 24. You have a lot of players from Russia come, the goaltender, they never come at 18 years old. They come at 20, 21, 22, 23. That's just normal. What they like to do, the Russian players, they want to play in the KHL at young age, the super elite, 17 years old, 18 years old, play there for until 2022 and then jumping in NHL. That's the way they do usually in KHL. Great point, Alexandre, about this. It's a little lucky. I think it's finished at 6-2. I thought for sure Jose was going to break the losing streak, Luciano. Tomorrow night, we have 7 games on the program. New Jersey, Tampa Bay, Detroit. Wow. Tampa Bay, back-to-back game. The New Jersey visit Florida. Wow. Back-to-back game for the Devils, Florida. Montreal, Colorado. Nashville, Chicago. Edmonton, Dallas. There's a big game for Edmonton. Minnesota, Anaheim. And Arizona visit Vegas Golden Knights. Randy, you're absolutely right about the Hurricane. I'm not sure about my Philly pick. Carolina play well without AO. A great point about this. My Pence pick. The Pittsburgh play well at home. Sorry about missing tonight. Coach, well, Cooper, no problem. Glad you're doing better. The car is fixed for you guys back home safely. Crosby in the mission, absolutely about this one with Luciano. Crosby scored his 18th goal of the year. He's on the pace, guys, the most to get 100 point. Unbelievable for what they are. Only one game right now. It's almost like a one way for that game between the. I never thought the game Winnipeg and Ottawa would be so easy. All right, guys. Pittsburgh play hard because they know the window is closing quickly. You're absolutely right, Luciano. I think they have one more year. It'll be interesting, Luciano, because they have to sign up UFA Travis Jarry next season. So it'll be something you have to, they have to sign back Jarry to be sure the defensive of the Ottawa not very good tonight, by the way. Andy, Randy, some good years, but it's been tough getting back to them. Yeah, I agree, Andy, about this one there. I think the Oilers going to get in. They should be get in, Randy. I think after Christmas you get Evander Kane over there. Skinner's not too bad. They need some depth. I think Kane is going to stabilize a bit more depth of this, and then going to make a trade or two at the trade deadline. So I think they're going to make it about this run. Pittsburgh and Boston Eastern Conference final would be good. Yeah. What it would be interesting run is like everything else, right? You're going to get Carolina finish first. Pittsburgh Rangers. I think the Devils going to drop 4, or Washington. So you're going to get possibly a 5 team in that division. I think Boston's going to be finished first. Toronto, Tampa, 2 and 3rd. And I think whatever is Detroit, Florida, Ottawa, Buffalo finished 4th. I don't think so they make it. I think the 5 team is going to become for the Metropolitan. So it's going to be interesting. Carolina maybe play Washington, and maybe the Boston play the Devils. So you never know, but it's going to be very close about this run. Flame lost another defenseman. Coach, yeah, they lost Richard. It's not Richard. Yeah, they lost another one. Not the best player, but is the last one. Yep. But on the bright side, the Winter Classic would be the Battle of the Alberta. Here we go. We get another emergency loan for a defenseman. And we lost Big Z. Now, oh, they lost Zadorov. I did not know about that already. I thought they lost another lower defenseman now. Or maybe they call him up for Zadorov. Wow. Salut Luc Lafortune. Juste te dire, joyeux Noël, janvier des enfants, une bonne année. You got this. Merci beaucoup, mon Luc Lafortune. Ça nous fait plaisir. On te souhaite une très bonne temps des fêtes avec ta famille. Prends soin de toi, Luc. J'espère que vous avez passé des belles temps des fêtes avec ta famille, comme je disais. Profitez du bon temps. Sois très raisonnable dans le temps des fêtes, puis j'espère que tu vas nous revenir quand tu vas être prêt. Gilbert, here we go, Randy. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was thinking. We signed Demers. Hopefully, it will get up to speed quick. Yeah, he got a PDO during the off season. He didn't make the team. Now he's going to be at the American Hockey League. I like maybe a conditioning training over there. We'll see how he's going to respond. I think I like the fact they must bring some kind of veteran experience and depth inside of this organization in case something happens. I think there's a good selection for Andy about him. Pull up his wrist. Je vois le temps des uns. On se reparle. Luc, à la Billy, thanks so much, Nicolas. Vrai gentil de ta part, mon Nicolas. No drinking, Luc. Ben, tu fais comme moi, mon homme. Très. Donc, va ramasser les gens qui ont besoin d'un chauffeur de t'appeler, Luc. Donc, je vais tous les avertir qui t'appellent, Luc. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow night, guys, at 6 o'clock Eastern Time to do the warm-up show. Then we'll go take a break, 1 hour. I'm going to do a show at 8 o'clock with the Montreal Canadiens. C'est vrai, le temps des fêtes est arrivé. La patinoire sont ouvertes. Je suis allé hier. C'est vraiment cool. Joyeux Noël, Luc et Nico. Félicitations de mon Alexandre. Ça me manque de ce côté-là, Alexandre, moi, mais très heureux pour vous autres. Coach, how long do you give a player once he got down for conditioning in the NHL? Depends. Usually it's 7 days or 2 weeks. So you can get 7 or 14 days for that. Samedi, tu fais-tu un live? Samedi, c'est Noël, je crois, Nicolas. Je ne crois pas qu'on va faire un live, Nicolas, live de 24. Ce que je vais faire, Nicolas, je vais faire un, pour moi, ici, ça va être de 24 au matin. Pour toi, ça va être de 23. Je vais faire un live à la dernière partie de Montréal. puis je vais revenir pour le championnat du World Junior Championship de 26. Donc, je vais faire rien le 24, le 25, pendant 2 jours, Nicolas. Good night, guys. Luciano, have a good night, Luciano. Have a great night. We're going to shut down very soon anyway. You're welcome, Randy, about that one for sure. Un message pour Noël, oui. Mon Luc, on va sûrement faire un message. Je suis encore indécis qu'est-ce que je vais faire. Je ne sais pas si je vais aller à Bangkok pour 2 jours ou bien je vais aller sur une île. Il y a une île en avant de moi qui s'appelle Koh Larn. Ça prend 25 minutes en bateau. Tu peux faire, il y a des belles plages, meilleures qu'ici, mais tu peux faire beaucoup de, beaucoup de choses là-bas. Donc, je vais peut-être aller là. Tu peux y aller le matin pour revenir le soir si tu ne veux pas coucher là. Donc, je ne sais pas encore. On va voir là, comment ça va tourner, mais je vais sûrement faire quelque chose. Devil Slip, yeah, KLS, not looking good. Good night, everyone. Chicago, good night about this one over there. Guys, we're going to shut down early, 10 o'clock a.m. Yeah, no many game in action tonight, and I would take a time for me to, rest my voice and to be set up. I'm going to work on different other projects for the rest of the day here at the tail end, and I wish you an amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks to be with us. It was a good game to watch in Toronto Maple Leaf tonight, and hopefully see you tomorrow. And again, happy holidays, everybody. It's been hard for everybody for the last 2 years with COVID, the world, everything like that. I think it's a time right now to reconnect with everybody, but do it with not properly the right way, with a good heart, with compassion and generous, and to be sure, it's maybe the time right now to be a little bit more with a better communication and not to thinking about the past, more about the present and the future, and sharing this with your family, your friends. I think it's the time to open our heart more with the session around the world. So I just want to express my best wish, the happy holidays for everybody. Enjoy your holidays. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night with Mr. Nartap, 6 o'clock p.m. And of course, Montreal Canadian play again in Canada over there. So until the next time, guys, I want to remind you one more thing. And of course,
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
yes, you have greatness inside of you, guys. Thanks so much to your participation. All the moderators from Luciano, Jose, Danny, and Ron. Thanks so much to be a part of the show. And all the people in the chat tonight. Great conversation with respect and great conversation about hockey. And that's what we're looking for. Until next time, guys, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, find a way to dominate the second half or what? Yes, your 2022. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks, RG, for update. Everybody else, we appreciate a lot to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Good night, everybody. Randy Walkman, William Snyder, William McClary, Randy, Vinny, Luc Laporte, Nicolas de Gobi, Bono, KLS, good night. We have Andy Koivula, Alexandre Meilleur was with us tonight, Chicago, Danny. William Snyder, thanks so much, my friend.
What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
You're absolutely right, Luke.
Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted.
Have a good night, KLS.
No way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know?
Good night, Régent. Good night, Cake. Text me, Régent. Text me, Régent. Good night, Melissa. William Snyder. Oh, 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 oh. Booyah!